Here we go.
What's up, fanboys and fangirls? Welcome back to another episode of the What the Fanboy Show. My name is Luke, and I'm joined by Mr. Tyler Davis.
What's up, what's up? I'm also joined by the beautiful Brett Eitzen.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going.
Good.
I just noticed that you have an Xbox shirt on.
I do have an Xbox shirt on.
Xbox.
I kind of like it.
I'm waiting for the breakfast edition, the Xbox.
Dad joke activated.
Number one dad. Not a dad also, but I am the number one dad. Where'd Brett go? He's not in my
Yeah,
screen.
Brett, where did you go?
Disappearing.
He's a magician.
And
He's invisible.
He's gone.
He's the Invisible Man in Lee Winnell's Invisible Man movie.
Didn't that? Yeah, just gotta.
One of my news stories, spoiler alert.
Jeez.
I'm really excited for it. I'm a big fan of his.
I'm sure it'll be good.
Yeah.
I mean, in that world, can't get much worse.
I think it could, so we should really hope for the worst.
We should hope for the worst?
No, we shouldn't.
Oh.
Oh, man, the mummy. So bad.
Welcome back, Brett.
He's alive.
I know, you missed me, didn't
just
you?
like the Dark Universe. He's alive.
We got a lot of fun things to talk about tonight.
We do.
We have so
fun fact.
much to talk about.
I know you guys were really concerned on where I went, so let me just fill you in on the technicalities of running a show like this. This show requires the
I'm
internet.
about to space off, Tyler, so you're going to have to fill me in later.
And when your Xbox is trying to download HD content for Apex Legends, it slows your internet way down. So I had to pause that.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where you disappeared to.
But we good.
Welcome
Makes
back,
sense.
everybody, to the show. Now
This
that
is-
Brett's done explaining Wi-Fi.
I know.
Is that what you're talking about? I seriously actually did space off.
It's all good.
And I joked about it.
You can fix the internet.
We're not boring anyone yet. It says we have 0 people watching, so
Shows we have one
Hey,
over there.
we may be boring.
hey.
We cannot
Maybe
be
we
as
have one.
boring as that Super Bowl last night. So
ooh.
burn on the Super Bowl. I know Tyler didn't think it was boring.
You know,
but
I wouldn't say it was boring.
I will.
I would say that
I was bored.
it was full of intelligent football. Is that right? I don't know.
It was really well schemed.
Right.
Defensively.
Defensively, it was fun to watch from a defensive perspective.
Yeah.
Like-
they just schemed well. They were in
Yeah.
the Patriots were in Goff's head all night.
Yeah, they were.
That D line of the Rams is just ridiculous. Even though they didn't have a great night, they're just so good. They're so disruptive.
I mean,
It
if you
was-
can keep Brady to 1 touchdown.
Did you see the guy who bet he put $250 on the Rams scoring 3 points and he won $100,000?
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Could you imagine? That dude's life just changed, like dramatically.
Unless he ruins it by blowing all the money on like some Maserati.
Just invest it.
Probable.
Wait,
Invest it.
Very
100,000.
probable.
How much is a Maserati?
I don't know.
Too much.
We can always look it up.
What kind of car is a Maserati? I don't know anything about cars, but I
That's
like the
okay.
Fast and Furious movie.
So other than the Super Bowl, what did y'all do this week?
I did a lot, so I'll go first. I'm still playing Destiny. I'll get this stuff I talked about before.
I'm so glad that I'm not the only one who has a Destiny report now.
What's Destiny?
Wait, I haven't heard of this game. Anyways,
Hey, this is my thing. I haven't heard about Destiny. Anyway,
I feel like it should be my thing since I'm not actively playing it. But
yeah, but it's awesome because I have been playing it, but I still don't know what it is.
what is Destiny?
Or I guess I don't know what Destiny 2 is. I don't know. Anyway.
I bet it's very similar to Destiny 1,
What?
but also very different.
I finished all the story stuff, I think. I don't know. I have like 20 strikes I can do. But nobody to do them with.
those are all match made. You just throw them in with.
I don't want to do them with people I don't know or
Don't
care
worry
You
about.
don't have to talk to them.
I don't.
just gonna speed run it.
I don't trust them.
That's probably a safe bet, actually.
Um,
I
but
don't trust
yeah,
people.
Taken King was pretty cool. I guess I thought it was all right. Kind of like all of Destiny. I think it's all right. I have fun playing it. but I don't know. I'm really tired, by the way. I should say that if I seem strange. I was up late last night because I was watching stuff. I'll get that later. But I played more Anthem because I never got a chance to play as the Storm. So I played as that a bit, and I played more as the Colossus.
What's your favorite?
Oh, Interceptor.
Interceptor still your favorite?
Down,
all right,
Interceptor.
all right.
Order would be...
Sorry, I just noticed that your notes are spelled Knowtes. Sorry.
Have you not looked at any of the shared docs that we have? I never spell anything correctly.
I know
Always
that,
something
but I didn't know you did it with your own stuff too.
That's like where it all started. And then I changed the schedule to schedule and the content calendar, the content calendar.
Yeah. No, I've noticed the
I'm
changes.
an idiot. In case nobody knew. But
Battle Hub. Sorry, keep going.
Battle Hub. Interceptor is my number one, then Ranger, Storm, Colossus. So I'm really glad I didn't pick Colossus to play as when I had the VIP demo.
Yeah.
Also, I saw Spider-Verse again. I went with some kids from my small group. It's the third time I saw that movie in theaters.
So good.
Should have been nominated for Best Picture.
Very good.
And if it doesn't win Animated Picture, then the Oscars are rigged for some reason.
You don't think they already are?
Just in that category. And then the stuff that I did was new. Last week, I told Brett to watch Evil Genius so that he could tell me if it was good because I hadn't watched it yet. Well, I watched it. Oh my gosh. That story is crazy. I'd only listened to the podcast of it by Do Go On that I talked about. And it's a 4-part docu-series on Netflix, and it's ridiculous.
I started it this week too, and it is. I'm halfway through, and it is crazy.
When I listened to the podcast, it wasn't as updated as the version on Netflix.
Oh,
so
really?
I learned new things.
Yeah, I listened to the podcast today, and now I need to watch this.
Interesting.
It is the just most absolute ridiculous true crime story I think anybody might hear. At least top 3 to 5. It's insane.
It's pretty out there.
It's insane. Another thing I did also on Netflix, I watched the 3rd season of a series of Unfortunate Events. I read the books when I was a kid. I don't remember where I stopped. I just knew I didn't finish it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I didn't read like the very last one, and that was it.
Okay.
Heck of a book to stop on.
What a horrible ending. What a horrible ending. They just I'm pretty sure whoever wrote that just was like, all right, I gotta end it somehow. And it makes you care about nobody. Makes you care about Olaf and don't want to. What a waste of time. Stupid.
Oh, Luke.
Like the rest of the show was fine to good, and then the end was just like, this is so stupid. I couldn't believe it.
Battle Rifle, what's going on? You changed your name.
I like the new name.
I do too. I like the little.
Is he
your
Battle
little
Hub?
icon. Yeah.
Battle Hub, yeah.
Battle Hub.
I like it.
We're retiring Battle Rifle today. From now on, it's Battle Hub.
I love it.
Hang a picture.
We should, in remembrance of Battle Rifle, we should.
We'll get a life size.
Halo 2 Battle Rifle picture.
We'll get a life size battle rifle from Halo, and we'll just.
You got to hold one.
Yeah, I'll see. Next time I'm up there, I'll just see if they'll let me walk out with it.
Should be like, hey, for my podcast,
No chance. No chance.
there's a viewer who tunes in more than anyone.
So shout out to Battle Hub. Anyways, what else you got?
So last night during the Super Bowl, there was an ad for an Amazon show called Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
And they released the first episode for 24 hours. It's not available anymore, I'm pretty sure.
It would probably
think
be
it
like
went-
9 o'clock tonight, right?
I think it went live at like 8
Oh, okay.
or something, 8 or 9.
So,
So
but
it might
like,
have 1 hour, but
so when does it actually release then? I assume this is a
I think it's
preview
like
of the
in a
first
week
episode?
or two.
Oh, okay. So it's it's not like 3 months from now.
No.
Oh, okay.
But it's based off the 2012 film
Yeah. What year
that
was
came out with like Eric Bana,
Mm-hmm.
2011.
11.
I kind of liked that movie, but also really didn't like it. It was weird. However, the first episode of this show is really good.
Nice.
It fits TV show format way better. Because I mean, in the movie, you lose characters and meet people, and you're like, "Who the heck are you?" And then the movie's
There's just
over.
not enough time to develop it.
Yeah,
in a
and
single
this
film.
one, it's just her and her dad out in the wilderness, and then all of a sudden things go crazy. And her dad is Joel Kinnaman of Suicide Squad fame and Altered Carbon fame, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
And RoboCop fame.
Altered Carbon fame.
He hit the trifecta: Suicide Squad, RoboCop, and Altered Carbon. One of those is really good. It's Altered Carbon.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. But yeah, I really encourage people to watch Hannah if they have Amazon Prime when it comes out, because I really enjoyed the pilot episode. Last thing I did, I watched the pilot episode of I Am the Night, Patty Jenkins' TNT Limited series. Holy crap.
What was that on? Like, on TNT or?
Yeah, TNT.
Okay.
I watched it on my Xbox, but...
On their
I
app.
didn't know what... Okay.
Yeah.
It's a TNT app.
But it's really good.
Nice.
It's...
I've heard good things, like insiders are buzzing.
Yeah.
The buzz is good on it.
Highly, highly recommend. It's pretty eerie and uncomfortable at times with, like, just the direction that it's going to go. And they, like, show up, this is what's going to happen on this season thing at the end of it. And you're like, what? Like, they show some crap and you're like, where is this going to go, man? But it's so good. You can see Patty Jenkins' imprint on it, definitely. And the fact that Chris Pine and Connie Nielsen are in it kind of helps with that.
Sweet.
And I'm pretty sure the main girl is going to be in Wonder Woman 3. She's really good, too. I don't remember her name. Shoot. She's really good. But, yeah, that's everything I did.
Cool.
And I watched the Super Bowl.
Love it.
Yeet.
So I did a few things as well. Not near as much as Luke, but I actually hosted a Super Bowl party. It was pretty neat.
Am I invited? Oh, I was
You were
there.
there. You guys were both invited.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. I asked
We
you.
we already had prior commitments.
That's fine. I didn't want you to think you weren't.
No. Well, you invited me.
And I told you when we did.
You're
our
just
commentary.
you're making our viewers. You want our viewers to make sure you don't look like a total jerk.
No, I actually want them to think I'm a total jerk.
Oh,
That's
okay.
probably accurate. But no, so I did that. That was fun. If I ever actually care about the teams in the Super Bowl, I probably won't host.
Oh.
Because you're just so busy.
Yeah.
But that's not very podcasty. I tried out Realm Royale on Xbox, which is I can't think of the company name, but the guys who make Paladins, it's their Battle Royale game, and it's class-based Battle Royale, which is interesting, and I'm sure we'll talk about that a little later with the new one that came out today.
I was gonna say, it sounds like something else I know.
It's more cartoony, but it's fun. I don't know. Like, people are enjoying it a lot more than I did, and I don't know where it's a miss for me. I haven't quite figured it out, but I tried it. Everybody else should too. I'm still watching Future Man, a show about trying to prevent a guy from getting herpes. It's interesting.
Very interesting.
It's really funny. It's a Seth Rogen show, so it's that kind of humor.
Yeah.
And then I also got Kingdom Hearts 3 on Tuesday last week. And I've dumped about 12 hours into it. And I guess this is a time for me to go through that.
Mini review
Very quickly.
Mini review.
My first impressions, it's awesome to be back in that world. The storytelling's a little convoluted because there's so many games and so much time between the last big release for Kingdom Hearts. But I would say it's worth the wait, and I'm excited to see where things go. Pros, the gameplay's really smooth compared to how it used to be, and that's just a product of time, really.
Yeah.
The worlds are a lot larger, again, a product of time. The voice acting is good, and the cast is incredible. Like, Zachary Levi's in there, and they have all the original cast of Frozen, and it's pretty wild. The combat is incredible. There's a few things I don't like, which I'll get into, but and the character redesigns based on like what world you're in are really interesting and really fun. Some cons: the line delivery at times is kind of bad. Like, it just seems like I'm gonna say a line here, and then I'm gonna display emotion in this next line, but not sound any different. Like, and I don't know if it's editing or if it's because they are translating the game from Japanese.
Oh.
So I don't know what it is, what's causing that, but it's weird. Cutscenes are way too long. Like, I feel like it's almost an interactive movie at times, which is kind of annoying. The combat has like really big set pieces that often can throw off the flow of the game.
Yeah.
But they look cool. And then again, the storytelling's just a little all over the place. There's handheld games, there's console games, there's remixes, there's 0.3 editions. There's just a lot of different things. A little tongue-in-cheek reference they made at the beginning. The title screen for it, like the opening title screen, was Kingdom Hearts 2.9. Like, we know you guys have been waiting forever, so we're gonna make
That's
a joke
funny.
at ourselves. But it's all in all, it's good. It was worth the wait. I'm really happy it's out, and I'm playing it, and I'm loving it. I would give it fanboy worthy. I think if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you'll love it. I don't think it's a game for everyone.
Yeah.
But it's
Cool.
good. I think if you're into Final Fantasy or Square Enix as a whole, I think Kingdom Hearts is a game for you. Also, I don't know why Sora is not a Smash character yet. I don't understand. He's literally perfect.
DLC.
Should be. I hope they announce it now that Kingdom Hearts is out.
Yeah.
So that's about all I did.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's other things, but
I didn't do a whole lot either. I finished Game of Thrones season 1 for our rewatch, so I can't say anything because.
Did you cry?
Not this time. Second time through, you don't cry.
This time, yes, the
your
first
heart's
time, no.
cold already by then.
your heart is a stone.
Then I also started Evil Geniuses.
Yes.
Really good so far. And then the Last Word quest dropped in Destiny 2. So I did that. Kind of with their season
What's
changes.
Sorry, I had to.
Every season now has at least one exotic quest that drops, like 3/4 of the way through the season. And this season, it's the Last Word, a callback weapon from Destiny 1, hand cannon. It's beautiful, and I thought the quest was pretty good. There were some grindy parts to it that I didn't appreciate, but the final mission that it has you do you walk up to and you have to draw, and then you have to fire. It's really cool.
That's dope.
Like Red Dead.
Yeah, a little bit like Red Dead.
Although if it was Red Dead, I would have died on my first attempt because I could never pull my gun.
I
correctly.
died. I think it took me. Well, so it's like the first time you have to hit one target, and then the second time you have to hit 2 targets, and then the third, and then for the last one you have to hit 3. And at first I just thought it was like a random order. You have to hit them in a certain order. Like whichever one draws their weapon, you have to shoot them before you can shoot the others.
Super hot.
So I died like 20 times. So
In Red Dead, it's always like, pull your gun as slow as possible to have longer deadeye, and I'm always like, oh. I'm like not holding my controller.
Interactive movies.
Oh no. That's about all I did.
Nice.
So, should we move on to
Should we move on to these 5,000 news stories
So we have
that
a
dropped
ton of
throughout the
news.
week?
Let's drop
This is
that.
going to be a huge chunk of the episode this week.
Yeah, this is gonna be a crazy amount.
All
Sorry,
right,
I
so-
threw up the graphic. Don't talk yet. The graphic's still up.
I'll
Okay,
talk
now you're
when
good.
I want to, Brett.
Yes, sir.
We're back. We're back.
So I think to make it maybe easier for people to separate the news so I can time code it if they don't care.
Oh, sure.
So we can do the DC and the Marvel and probably Super Bowl and then other crap. Video game.
I did not eat all the snacks before the game. I actually didn't eat until almost halftime because I was trying to make sure everybody else had things.
Max
at your,
brought those sandwiches. I had 4.
Oh my gosh. I had 1. I also didn't know there was cream cheese and stuff on those. He texted me. He's like, "Did you eat one of the sandwiches?" It's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Thought you were a picky eater." I'm like, "I am." And cream cheese on those. I'm like, "What?"
You son of a.
He's like, "I'm gonna kill you now."
You don't like cream cheese?
No.
Oh man.
Oh. Yeah, that's fair. All right, so what are we starting with?
Whatever your little heart desires. We'll
hard
start
as a
with the
stone.
news that is not Super Bowl nor DC Marvel related. How about? So first off, I'll go first. Zombieland 2.
Just go for it.
Zombieland Double Tap was announced with a 10-year challenge, and
Yeah, that was
Rosario
fun.
Dawson is going to join the cast. I am super, super excited for this. I can't wait to watch it. It's not going to be good, but I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, we were
cautiously
talking about
optimistic.
It's not
going to
be good.
I don't know.
I don't really have a lot of faith in it, but I'm really excited for
I can't
it.
remember what I said to you when you sent that to me. I was like, I think it was along the lines of, I'm excited, but I think this movie's going to suck.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's kind of like Dumb and Dumber 2. Horrible. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but I was kind of excited for that. Because, I mean, it's Dumb and Dumber. Jeff Daniels, Jim Carrey. They're back.
All right, so can I talk about another movie
Yes.
that doesn't have a poster yet? But Dune.
Dude.
Dune's cast.
outrageous.
This is...
Villeneuve's going off on this cast.
Yeah, he really is.
He's like, oh, you thought I did a good job with Blade Runner? Well, hold my beer.
Here's 20 other people.
Because we've got Stellan Skarsgård, Timothy Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Dave Bautista, Charlotte Rampling, and then those are all ones that are already confirmed. And then Oscar Isaac, Javier Bardem, and Zendaya are
In talks.
in talks. This is the
Yeah.
most amazing cast
they
in
had
the history of movies.
They had me at Rebecca Ferguson. So
Well, yeah.
They had me at Villeneuve.
yeah,
True story.
yeah,
True
you're not
story.
wrong. Cast wise though,
They could cast a bunch of random people and I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
I don't know do we know how big this budget is?
It's got to be massive,
Because-
right? I mean, there's no way you get that many people if you don't have a lot of money. to
I
spend.
know, right? But I don't know, like,
That or
Blade
it's gonna
Runner
be,
didn't make that much money.
that or it's going
And
to be
this
like
is
a
another one
three-parter.
of those IPs that
Mm.
I don't know how you do this in, like, this is going to be like either like a 4-hour movie or
I think it's going to be
like
multiple movies.
multiple movies.
I hope it's a 4-hour movie and there's an intermission in the middle.
Ooh, yes, please.
I
Anyways,
love that. Bring
I'm
that back, please.
Really excited about this movie.
Yes. And Roger Deakins is coming back. Yes. That's probably the most important thing. Besides Villeneuve, the one you had to get was Roger Deakins.
Yeah.
I spit on my computer because I got a little excited.
Can I take this one?
Yes.
Go for it.
So Sundance is over, right?
I don't know if it's over.
Sundance is happening.
It's happening. Over. Happening. Something. Sundance is a thing. And now, Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile was purchased by Netflix. So it will go straight to Netflix. I think they're looking at a fall release for an awards push for Efron.
Oh.
Yeah. So-
Interesting.
So that makes me think it'll probably be a great performance and an okay movie.
Yeah, probably.
That's my expectations. I expect Efron to do really well, but I don't expect the movie to be that great.
He's got good range as an actor.
I don't think he's bad.
We'll see if the subject matter lands and
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's ultimately I think what it'll come down to. Because like you said, as an actor, he's good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not worried about him. It's just is everything else good enough to make the movie work?
Right.
So
And
that's exciting.
Sundance is over, by the way.
It's over. See, I told you.
You know your news.
I knew that. I only knew that because Luke said after Sundance movies go on sale.
Ah.
He told me that at dinner tonight. Thank you, Luke.
People were bidding for it. I think Lionsgate and STX or Sticks. I don't know if you pronounce it phonetically or not, but they were bidding also for it.
Cool.
I think it went for like $9 million.
I think it's cool that Netflix is getting in on these kind of things now.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
So something that I think is awesome. I kind of talked about it earlier. Lee Whannell, who directed Upgrade and was the co-creator of Saw, is going to make the Invisible Man movie. And I think Blumhouse is involved.
They have the Dark Universe now.
Okay, yeah.
They took over.
So, yeah, baby!
Yeah, it's really positive news for that
Yeah.
whole
And I'm guessing.
collection of.
Let's just hope we don't
films
write
and
clovers
stories.
into the script.
Let's just hope
Yeah.
that Johnny
2
Depp.
hours into the movie.
Let's just hope Johnny Depp isn't the Invisible Man anymore.
Oh, I'm sure that's a recast.
Yeah, they won't be.
They
able
don't have
to-
the budget.
They won't
for that
afford it.
anymore.
They won't afford it now. What
But
if they get what's his name from Upgrade? Green. His last name's
Logan
Green.
Marshall Green.
Yeah. What if they get him to do it?
Yeah, sure, do it. He was
great in
good.
Upgrade. Yeah.
I've just got DC Marvel stuff from him.
Okay.
For movies.
Well, I can keep going.
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Unless.
I'm just going with the ones that I knew that you've written down.
Okay.
Like Zack Snyder is returning
He's back, baby.
Oh yeah, I had heard
for a
this.
zombie movie called Army of the Dead
For Netflix.
for Netflix.
And you'll have no handcuffs on this one, guys. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut.
Dude, did you see that there's a fan cut of Justice League coming out like March 3rd or something like that?
I guarantee you it's worse than.
And they were like, we're releasing it on Zack Snyder's birthday. And I'm like, okay, you guys are taking this way too far.
People are so obsessed with that stupid cut. Just move on. Oh my gosh, I can't take it.
What if this movie is called Army of the Dead and it's
It's just the Snyder Cut is called Army of the Dead. Oh my gosh, that'd be the funniest thing ever.
I think that would
That would be
actually be
amazing.
amazing.
So I
Like
thought
the
this.
biggest bait and switch ever.
Right.
I thought this news. I was like, "Psh, whatever. But then I remember like an interview he had like maybe 4 years ago or something. He said he wanted to make a George Washington movie like he made 300. And I was like, what if it's George Washington versus zombies?
Dude, I'd be on board.
And it's like in that weird slow motion.
They make like a shared president's universe, like where there's
Oh
all
my
this time
gosh.
travel, and
Oh.
Abraham the
Vampire
vampire hunter.
she's gonna
is
jump
in it.
Like, want to start a league of our own?
Dude, I'd be so in. I would be so in for that.
Oh my gosh,
I think we should pitch that.
we should. Sounds like we should have a league of our own.
Brett, it sounds like we've just pitched your first movie.
Okay, I'll work on it.
I'm so excited.
Luke and I will help you write it.
Sounds good. Who's financing?
I'm throwing in 10 yeets.
Self-finance. Okay.
George
cool.
Washington's vocabulary is just yeet. Anytime
Every time he
something
shoots
happens.
his gun, he has to say yeet.
Why does Massachusetts look like the middle of Kansas?
Yeet.
Budget man.
We're on the Blumhouse plan, but we only have one set. The whole movie takes place in one place.
Oh, like
have-
one room.
We have one room and one day to film.
Perfect.
And it's not a short film. Full feature.
It's a
feature.
2-hour movie of one scene.
It's one long shot.
It's a one-cut movie. There you go. A one-cut movie.
We don't have time to pay or money to pay an editor, so we're just gonna do a one cut or one shot.
You have no idea how badly I want to do this.
Okay. Well, this could be a fun little spring project.
Oh, my. Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Take it away.
What else?
I'm like out of breath.
Go crazy.
So, have you guys heard of the comic Invincible?
No.
Okay.
Educate me.
I don't know too much about it either. I think it's Image and another one.
Okay.
But it's about this kid whose father is the most powerful superhero in the world. He also has powers. Seth Rogen was making it into a live action film. Well, Amazon Prime is making it into an animated series, and Seth Rogen's in it.
What?
Yeah. They announced the cast for it. It comes out in 2020. Cast is really good. J.K. Simmons, Mark Hamill, Stephen Yeun, Sandra Oh, Zazie Beetz, Walter Goggins, Seth Rogen, and then other people.
Wow.
I'm super excited for this. So
That's incredible.
plus an Amazon Prime original animated
show.
series.
Yeah. Will that be their first one?
I think so.
And it's a superhero show.
Yeah. I love superhero shows. If
It's
they're
pretty
good.
Keep rolling.
Looking at you, Gotham. Is that everything I had? That's all the non-superheroes. Oh, I guess that is superhero related, but it's not Marvel or DC.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Stuff that I had.
Can we do... What's next? What do we want to do next?
Marvel's next on my list.
Sure.
So
Do it.
I'm going to that. So I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
Will it be rated R?
No.
Should it be rated R?
No.
Okay. Well, that's the current question going on. Is it could be rated R?
It won't be.
Yeah,
It's a
I don't.
Disney property.
I don't
Come
think it
on,
should.
guys.
It doesn't need it.
What would
I'm not
that?
pumped about
that-
it regardless.
It wouldn't benefit the story in any way. I don't think.
They're gonna limit like 80% of their audience with an R rating.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we need to take the kids to a movie. Oh, not this one. Guess we'll see Wonder Park. Sorry, burn on Wonder Park. Sorry if you're excited for that.
Every time I see that trailer, I'm just like, how did this get made? That's going to be a podcast episode after that movie gets like a 2% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No. I'd rather see Alita, Mortal Engines, and Scarlett Johansson's Ghost in the Shell back to back to back than go see that movie.
Triple feature.
Another thing, Chris Pratt is promising that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is still happening. But it's not happening with Taika Waititi.
No, he is not on board.
He said, no, not my kid.
There was a clip of Captain Marvel that came out. Was that yesterday morning?
It was like 5 days ago.
There was
The
one.
bus.
The train
bus,
fight.
The train fight. That was a couple days ago.
Okay, I thought it was. I think I saw it Saturday or something.
I think I saw it Saturday too.
Anyways, I thought that was not good, personally, because a character with super strength, we talked about this, and the ability to fly can't pull themselves up on the side of a train. It's just like, I mean, I'm sure they'll right away into it. I think Luke had talked about like she doesn't remember that she has those powers,
But
then,
she
but then
shoots
she
her full-
shoots her beams like. That scene, I watched it and I was like, "This is not real. Like, we're not really doing this, are we?"
Yeah, I'm still kind of.
Their marketing, I think, has not been good. I know some people are really jacked for it. It's going to make a lot of money opening weekend. But I guess us three, we're kind of like...
Here's the thing. Had that been a trailer for Scarlet Witch, or not Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, and she was doing those moves, and then like instead of firing the plasma, she like
shot her guns.
shoots her guns. It would have been great.
Yeah.
It would have been like that's totally believable. But instead, yeah, we're like expected to believe this Superman-esque style character.
This is your strongest Avenger. And I know they don't want to spoil it, obviously.
But your marketing
you're doing a
can't
pull-up.
confuse people either. And at this point, your marketing's doing more harm to those of us who are thinking about it, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it and I was like, this is weird. And then, like, because of those reasons. And then, like, 4 hours later, Dana's like, hey, did you see that Captain Marvel clip? And I was like, yeah. She was like, why can't she just fly on top of the train? Can't she fly? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Supposedly.
She's like, that looks weird. Because I didn't talk to her about it. I saw it and I went on about my business and I talked to you about it. But yeah, she's like, why doesn't she just fly? I'm like, Dana, I don't know. I don't make the movies. I don't know what's happening.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
He sounded like Zachary Levi when he does impressions on other people's podcasts just now. Proud of you.
that was my impersonation of Zachary Levi doing impersonations on other podcasts, on our own podcast. It wasn't.
Inception.
Y'all weird.
Okay, sorry, keep going.
Legion Season 3 is going to be the last season. Fox is pulling the plug.
Is it going to be a musical like season 2?
What?
How was season 2? I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen Season 1.
Once I saw that it was a musical, I was like, well,
Okay.
all right.
I thought season
This
1
took a
was
weird
good.
turn.
I haven't watched it.
I liked season 1.
Season 1 is very well received, actually.
Yeah.
People really like it.
So, but yeah, no, the marketing for season 2 didn't get me interested, and then I missed it, and I never caught up with it.
Yeah.
So
You will. It's going to end now, so
So now I will.
you have all the time in the world.
Absolutely.
It will be on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Hopefully. It'll be on Fox Plus. They'll release a separate one
Oh my.
to make more money. Oh, jeez. Also, there is some Endgame Lego sets. I didn't look at them because they're spoilers.
Yeah, I
I just
haven't
want to
looked
warn
either.
everybody.
There's
That-
also some in-game action figures in Korea.
Mm.
I don't think they were real
Did you look at 'em?
I did look at them. They weren't real spoilery. They just showed costumes.
Mm. I like
So.
the costumes. I just saw the tagline like Lego sets.
Oh no, there was one
spoil
on a
the ending of No,
there was one on a returning character who we weren't sure if they were returning or not. So
Was it Spider-Man?
ironically, there were, to capitalize on marketing, of course, they have like the Avengers, Infinity War, Spider-Man, and like they're right there too, but they're very clearly not labeled with Endgame stuff. But
In-game, halfway through. The other guys.
so it'll be interesting to see what that actually, if that means anything.
Are we talking about the endgame spot now, or are we talking about that in a Super Bowl section?
We can talk about it now, I think.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Marvel.
Super Bowl endgame spot.
Yo! Oh my gosh.
Luke almost cried. He like grabbed me by my shoulders. He's like, dude, I'm about to cry. The shield.
They showed him buckling the shield, and like I seriously had like one little ball of water go into this pocket, and I was just like,
The shield is back. Oh my gosh.
and I just turned around and like looked out the door, and I walked over to Tyler, and I was like, I'm about to cry.
And like people were showing up. Like people were walking in as
walking
Luke
in.
was doing that.
Most embarrassing and proud moment of my life.
I'm also like in that moment trying to grab Luke to like move him. Because he like moves over in front of the TV and stops like right in front of somebody else. And I'm like, Luke, he's like, get off me. I'm like, no, move. You're in the way.
No one else can see it.
It was pretty great.
Yeah,
I think what I like the most about the in-game marketing is like the movie looks bleak. Like,
Yeah.
And I love that.
I love how they show
don't need
like
no jokes
almost
in this.
absolutely
right.
marketing.
It's all just panning shots and stuff. But I like that it looks dark.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the time that they're in is dark. Like this is not a good time for them. And I think it's nice to see that they're finally gonna possibly embrace that. I think they should and they will, but
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Go
the
ahead.
biggest revelation for me was that this clearly is set some time after,
Mm-hmm.
and I appreciate that they're taking some time, that the world will have changed a little bit between and when Infinity War ended and Endgame maybe not begins, but at least the majority of Endgame probably
Mm-hmm.
takes place. So
I love seeing Iron Man and Nebula
With
building.
Nebula.
They're gonna build like a trash suit.
it's gonna be crazy.
But then like there's the place where they're all out in the field.
Yeah,
There's just a big empty spot.
yeah.
They took something out. We're on to you, Marvel.
I think
we
there
know
were,
now.
There were a couple scenes there that I noticed. There was like some weird spacing. It's like,
Yeah.
there should be a character there.
Spider-Man's there going,
I'm alive. I'm alive. I got a movie coming out right after.
and it's been confirmed that it's after Endgame.
mm-hmm.
Anyways, Marvel had another spot. Actually, it was more like a full-length trailer for Captain Marvel. I actually don't think it was full-length. It was probably 30
It
seconds.
was, I think it was 30 seconds.
30
yeah.
second, yeah. But and it's mostly stuff we'd seen already.
They spent some money for the Super Bowl.
They did.
They did.
Toy Story even got
Mm-hmm.
got a little
It's okay.
thing. But
We forgive you.
I know. I know. I'm just here to hit the buttons and make everything work.
That's right.
You give me a mic just to make.
You're
me
here
feel
to make
good.
Tyler
I'm actually
look good,
surprised.
Brett.
I'm surprised the mic's even like.
Even if I make weird faces.
I once again same thing with kind of the clip. I was just kind of like, oh, okay. I just don't know. I'm
Yeah.
sure the movie will be good. It's just the marketing.
The marketing
me.
has been bad in general.
faster, stronger.
Did Kanye West write it?
Faster, stronger. No, it's Daft Punk.
I like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I like Daft Punk on that Tron soundtrack.
We were listening to that earlier.
Yeah, it popped up in the car.
You should come to dinner with us. We do some fun stuff sometimes.
I should, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should.
Teach Claire to set this up.
Yeah, she can do
Nah,
that.
just ditch your family. Don't even tell them you're going.
We got any more?
I don't have any more Marvel.
No more
I
Marvel.
don't think.
I don't think I do either.
No,
I don't.
I don't.
DC.
DC. They decided to just unleash last Tuesday. It was like the day.
Day after.
It was Monday night. It
was-
started coming. Or no,
yeah.
it was Wednesday. We were doing the Black Panther commentary.
Oh,
That's
that's right.
right.
It was
That's
Wednesday
right.
night.
In the middle of our commentary, we're like passing around phones going,
Don't say it loud because we're talking about a Marvel movie, but this happened. Like, what?
Get all this DC news.
I'll kick it off.
Do it.
So there was a rumor floating around that Batman Beyond animated movie was going to happen. Warner Brothers came out and said that rumor was not true.
Yeah.
And I was kind of sad.
Yeah.
I'm very sad.
It will
Batman
happen
Beyond is
eventually.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely... Batman Beyond will have a mainstream movie at some point.
Yeah, you gotta. It's a great character. And it's Batman.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with Batman.
Can you, though?
Yeah, you could.
You can't.
You can.
Like
Speaking
Justice
of
League.
Batman.
Hold on.
Oh.
I have a question for you. I killed your segue. I have a question.
Jerk.
Birds of Prey. Will it be R?
Yes.
Should it be R?
Doesn't matter.
They're going through the exact same thing as Black Widow. Like, there's all this stuff like Kathy Ann and Margot Robbie have been like, oh, it's R-rated. But then now there's all this stuff. It's like, no, they haven't decided on that yet.
They could that would probably be the property they could get away with it.
Yeah.
Although
I don't think it
again,
needs to. I think it would
No, I
be
don't-
really cool if they did.
I'm just thinking their core demographic probably, I mean, depends on who your core are you aiming for the female audience that's under 18, 17, or are you aiming for people? Because here's the deal: the only people who know about the Birds of Prey are people like us who are right. Stephanie sees that and is like, I don't know who those people. I recognize Harley Quinn, and it's rated R. And I don't know any of the characters. I'm gonna pass on that. Whereas if it's PG-13, a little more lighthearted, a little more, Deadpool-y-ish in terms of it's like, we're just here to have a good time and break some things.
I do think...
I think you can sell more tickets. And right now, that's what, right? Like,
That's the
in
battle.
the end, that's what they want to
That's the
do
battle.
is sell tickets.
I think the reason I think it will be rated R is because it's a really small budget movie. So I don't think they're expecting to make a crap ton of money off of it.
Yeah.
To begin with.
Oh, and
And
that
plus,
might,
just
be
the fact
total-
that Suicide Squad made $795 million or something like that. I don't know. And then Harley was the biggest draw for that.
Yeah.
She's gonna be in it. It's a $50 million budgeted movie. It's gonna make its entire budget back in its opening weekend.
Yep.
It will
Maybe that Thursday.
It will
Friday
absolutely
one.
make its money back. I think you stay
Even if
away.
it's bad.
I think you stay away from Suicide Squad marketing.
Oh
though.
yeah.
In terms
No Eminem songs. Guess who's back?
the
Back again.
That's gonna be the Suicide Squad. 2
both
marketing.
Suicide Squad and Batman v Superman made a crap ton of money, but they're both regarded pretty poorly,
Yes.
and so you got you can't use that as a litmus test of
No.
Yeah.
here's what we need to aim for, and we need to be just like this because it made money, but people didn't like it,
Yeah.
and it showed for the next two of your movie,
Yeah.
one movie.
No, I think the focus needs to be just making a good, enjoyable movie.
Yeah.
And I think,
And if it's R,
if it's
yeah.
rated R, that's fine.
if it's PG-13, that's fine.
Yeah, just
make the movie.
right. Make
Yep.
your movie and worry about the rating later.
Yeah.
The movie itself will dictate its rating.
Mhm.
So we don't need to write a scene and be like, would this be an R-rated scene? I hope they don't think about that when they're
agreed.
making the movie.
Agreed.
Same with Black Widow. I hope that's not what they're thinking about while writing scenes for these movies.
Yeah. And Batgirl's definitely showing up, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Prediction, Batgirl and possibly Batman.
That's when we'll get our...
The new Batman. I see.
There, I gave you a segue.
Thank you.
Because I stole the first one.
So Matt Reeves' Batman is coming in June of 2021. It will not star Ben Affleck as the Cape Crusader. They're
I like
going
Batman.
for
I
a
like him, but-
younger
Yeah.
Batman.
I really did like him in BVS, but I'm really glad he's done. I'm just so tired of it, man.
Of hearing about it.
So we had, and rather than saving these for the
And
Fanbox, we had a couple people talking. J Tizzle 12 asks who you guys got for Batman. I picked Carl Urban. Siebel.
He was my pick for an older Batman.
Oh, yeah, see, I do think he might be a little old. Siebel was asking on Boss Logic, tweeted out maybe Robert Pattinson might be being talked to about it, and Siebel just said, "Really?" In this picture that they have, I can kind of see it.
So Luke and I talked about this a little bit at church, I think, and Pattinson's a good actor.
He really is.
People, he has that Twilight stigma about him, but he is actually a really good actor and would probably do well.
Yeah.
Now, he's super tall, I think. At least he looks really tall, maybe because he's lanky.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is...
Buff him up a little bit.
Right, like you want him to buff up a little bit, but I think the tall Batman works because when he's towering over people, he looks menacing, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like if he's short and bulky, it's gonna look weird. So I think it would work if Pattinson were to get the role. I think they'd do a good job. He wouldn't be my number one pick.
He wouldn't be my number one pick either, but I would agree. He can probably pull it off. Who would your guys' pick be?
Emily Blunt.
Yes, absolutely.
You're unserious.
I
Serious
don't have an actual pick.
It's such a hard role to cast.
No, it's not. Batman wears a mask. You cast Bruce Wayne,
Oh, I see what
which
you're
is a
saying.
playboy.
I see what you're saying.
You cast a stunt man. It wasn't Ben Affleck. It wasn't Christian Bale. Like, they put a stunt man to karate chop people. You don't really have to worry about it. You just focus on Bruce Wayne and the voice acting segments of...
Well, so I feel like
guess
you're avoiding
chin
my.
acting.
I feel like you're avoiding
I
my
do have
question.
an answer for you, though.
Who do you cast as Bruce Wayne then, Mister? I'm gonna talk my way around Brett's original question.
So, I have no idea, but I have a prediction about who I think Matt Reeves is going to cast.
Okay.
I think he's going to cast Toby Kebbell because he's been in Matt Reeves's Apes movies.
Oh.
He was Koba, the bad ape in... Not bad ape. The evil ape.
The evil ape, not bad ape. Oh.
In
Alan
what's the
Tudyk.
second one? Dawn.
Good job.
Alan Tudyk?
Didn't he play Bad Ape?
No.
Who was Bad Ape?
Hold on.
I thought it was 2J.
No. Gosh darn it. It was the dude from Daddy Daycare.
War for the Planet of the Apes.
What did I...
You went War of the Planets from
Oh.
1977.
We're going to have to watch that, guys.
This is a 2.8 on IMDb. It's War for the... There you go.
Wow.
Steve Zahn.
Steve Zahn.
Yeah, you're right.
He's from Sahara.
Sahara.
Sahara. I think it's gonna be. He has experience with him. He's 36 and he looks younger. He's 6'1". He can bulk up. That's who I think it's gonna be.
Cool. My pick, simply because I've been watching Game of Thrones, is Richard Madden. He plays Robb Stark, the young wolf.
I vote John Malkovich because he's on the IMDb page. But truthfully, I would have really liked, if they were going to stick with like an older Batman, I really would have liked John Hamm to get the role.
Oh, John Hamm. Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool.
Also, Toby Kebbell has been in a lot of big movies, not in starring roles. He was in Kong. He gets eaten by the Skullcrusher. Spoilers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then he was he was Dr. Doom in the Fan Stick.
Yeah, we can forget that one.
Yeah, that movie was horrible, but you know what?
That's probably not his fault.
Chris Evans and Michael B. Jordan were both in horrible Fantastic Four movies, and they were great.
Yeah.
Now it's his turn. He looks like Bruce Wayne, I think.
I've got one more DC
Clean
story.
it up a little bit, but yeah.
Do you have any more
Combs
DC
hair.
stories?
I think
Yes.
Go for it. Maybe yours is the same as mine.
James Gunn is officially directing The Suicide Squad.
That was mine too.
I have some other ones also.
The
Battle Hub says it is confirmed that Bruce Wayne is going to be played by Marshawn Lynch.
oh, and John Hamm could be Harvey Dent.
Ooh.
Actually, John Hamm as
He's
like
too old.
Two-Face.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Bruce Wayne. Yeah,
That'd be dope.
I'd take him as a Harvey.
That'd be
Dent.
really dope.
Also, I could see Armie Hammer.
Because he could be that like slick
Yeah.
politician who turns into
That's like the popular.
sadistic.
Armie Hammer was cast as Batman in Justice League Mortal.
Yep, he was.
Maybe this will be his time to shine. Don't
I
think
think
so, though.
I think he would do well. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
So how are we feeling about James Gunn? Real quick, I feel like we got a little off topic there.
James Gunn.
And
He's
Suicide
directing-
Squad 2.
No. He's directing the Suicide Squad.
All right, the reboot.
He has already produced this movie. What was the name of that movie?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nope.
Oh, dang. Guardians Volume 2.
Why is it
You're
switching?
terrible at this IMDb thing.
James Fun.
He will do that. It will be fun.
The Belko Experiment. People trapped in a building with bombs on their heads. He's already made this movie.
I thought you were going to say movie 43
you guys
because
watch
there's like
that?
a bajillion people in that.
No, I'd never mention that movie.
I need to watch it. I think it's on HBO.
The
Belko?
Belko?
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of people
It
killing
has
each other, right?
Yondu in it. What's his name?
Yeah.
Um,
No, I heard it.
I
When
heard
it
it's
came out, I heard it was pretty disturbing,
Yeah.
and so I avoided it. And I feel like now that I've watched Game of Thrones, I can handle just about anything.
It has a
so,
6.1 on IMDb, so it's probably fine.
Yeah.
Who would you guys want to see? Like, pick one guy you want to see in the Suicide Squad.
Ooh.
Will Smith, Deadshot.
He is producing Brightburn Battle Hub, and I am so pumped for that movie.
Yeah, Brightburn. Ooh.
Looks so good.
I guess before we say who we would want in it, who would you want back? Because they say it's gonna have mostly the same or mostly new characters.
Yeah.
So outside of the main two
Yeah.
Which
Clearly,
is-
Will Smith
and Harley Quinn,
and
I say don't bring back
That's-
Harley
yeah.
Quinn.
ooh.
She's got her own stuff now,
She's got her
yeah.
own thing. She's out.
I think you bring back Will Smith.
I think you bring
Okay.
back Will Smith, Viola Davis,
And Jai Courtney.
Jai Courtney.
Yes, sir.
And then bring in people that you can actually blow their heads off.
My only
Bring in King Shark and blow
the
his
only
head off.
change I would have to that is to not bring back Viola Davis.
What, man? She was good.
She's a good actress. That part was dumb.
She was good in that role with that horrible crap she was given. I think.
I just don't. I don't need to be reminded at all of the first one, and I don't think you can. I think you can pretty much get a clean slate if you remove Viola Davis.
I like.
You
to
got to
see
have
back.
Waller though with the Suicide Squad.
I just don't know who you could bring in to replace Waller, because she's the Suicide Squad.
Make it slightly more original. I don't care. I know I'm not married to the comics.
Unless you just give it to Deadshot.
If they really wanted to, they could probably do it with Hugo Strange. If they really wanted to change it.
Yeah.
Patrick,
would-
what's up?
It would still be weird, but they could do it. What's up, Patrick?
Mahomes. Go Chiefs.
MVP.
MV Pat. Who would I want added to the squad? I thought about this a little bit, and somebody that I think would be kind of unique and add in a different Rogues Gallery would be Banshee from the Superman Supergirl Rogues Gallery.
Be cool. You can cast like a no-namer.
And you can kill her. Blow her head off.
Boom! A character with staying power that I think would be cool in the Suicide Squad as like a butting head with Deadshot would be Black Manta. It's going to be a while before we get Aquaman 2. People really liked Black Manta. Why not? Why not? Yaya's probably not that expensive. Honestly, not yet. He will be.
And Dave Bautista will be somebody.
Could we get Cheetah?
No.
Isn't Cheetah gonna be
She's in Wonder Woman 2, but
What about
Maybe.
Ivy? Is she overused in?
she'll be in
She's-
She'll be in the Sirens
Oh.
movie.
She's been used once. And it was Uma Thurman's horrible, horrible Poison Ivy from Batman and Robin. Oh, that movie's so bad.
I think that if they do a villain, they should do like the Calculator against the
Ooh.
Suicide Squad. That's my pick. Just because he's a really underappreciated character as a villain.
What if they just bring in somebody like Calculator or Clock King
Yeah.
to just run the squad? Like, I mean, they still have a bomb in their neck, but they're like, "Hey, this is you need to go."
Calculator
now,
would make. What if Calculator hacks
the Suicide Squad.
the
makes them
Suicide
do
Squad
something?
and makes them do something? That's how you get rid of Waller.
There you go.
There you go.
There we go.
Proud of that one.
I'm in.
But I'm really excited for James Gunn to be on it.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a steal from Marvel. Thank you.
I think it'll all work out.
Yeah. Oh, we already talked about Batman Beyond. Oh, James Gunn was offered multiple movies from WB in Suicide Squad. Suicide
Lord
Squad.
Farquaad?
The Lord Farquaad spinoff is what he chose.
Did I hear?
He was offered Superman.
I was gonna say. I thought I had heard Superman.
Yeah.
What?
He was
Yeah.
offered Superman. He was like, nah, Suicide Squad's more my thing.
Team movies.
But that gives me hope because they're looking for somebody for Superman.
Superman.
But I saw a story that
Guys,
he was really...
why don't we put our names in the hat?
I don't want to direct a Superman movie.
You can be third billing. No one will get past me and Tyler. And
So-
no one will hate you.
No, I don't want that backlash.
So
I won't be able to handle it.
Battle Hub says they should do Chad Coleman for Bronze Tiger.
Ooh.
Yes. He said get Mad Hatter. I want Mad Hatter in the Batman movie, personally. And the villain could be Brainiac. Nah, we're saving that for Superman. Or a Justice League 2, if we ever get there. Brainiac's way too big for the Suicide Squad. That's way too much. It would be cool, though, to see him.
I guess James Gunn took a huge interest in crypto. So, like, the rumor is crypto is going to be on the Suicide Squad.
Interesting.
Don't even put it past James Gunn that he would.
Yeah.
He would definitely do
He put
that.
Howard the Duck in a movie.
Just put a little kryptonite bomb on his collar. Oh, this is getting dark. Sorry, PETA.
I'd be up for crypto to be in a movie somewhere.
It's going to be... Ooh, spoilers. It's going to be in Titans Season 2.
Yeah, don't spoil that.
I did.
You jerk.
Is it a clone of crypto?
Maybe.
Any
Also,
other DC?
Henry Cavill posted a picture of him on Instagram
Next to Superman?
next to Superman. He's like twice as buff as his own Superman. It's ridiculous.
My wife sent me that post and said,
I
if he
didn't-
gets
I
any
wanna
more
see
buff,
this
he'll
now.
be ugly. I was like, just keep lifting weights, Henry Cavill. Get more buff. Please.
Tired of the jealousy.
Sorry, I'm not Henry Cavill.
Also, on my notes, I spelled crypto critpo. And I didn't
How
fix
dare
it.
you?
That's okay. I don't think I have any more. Oh, kind of back to the Batman. In the Hollywood Reporter article,
Oh my gosh.
they talked about how
Word.
his shoulders look like little baby heads.
Yeah.
He's got shoulder pads on.
And, they talked about how they're starting to cast the Rogues Gallery. Which is awesome, because it's not just going to be like,
One.
the Riddler's the bad guy in this Batman movie. No, we're going to have Batman's Rogues Gallery in Gotham, living and breathing, just wreaking havoc, and I love it. Penguin should be a supporting character in Gotham.
The Iceberg Lounge.
Great set piece.
Selling guns.
Yep. Do it. Anyway, that's all my DC news. I'm getting really tired, guys.
We should cast Kevin James as Paul Blart in Suicide Squad and have him be a part of the team and get his head blown off. Who's on board?
Sure. Why not? We all watched the Super Bowl.
We did. Yep. Should
we-
we quickly glance over the 3 good commercials in the whole thing?
Should we go? I've got-
T-Mobile's 3 commercials.
They were all pretty good. My favorite. Okay, sorry. Go with my
No.
favorite.
No, let's do. I was just gonna say we can do like favorites and then like any really bad ones that stood out.
My favorite was the NFL 100.
Yeah, that one was good.
That was
yeah.
really
That was
good.
incredible. The Franco Harris thing at the end was just so funny. I wish they hadn't shown the whole ball though. Like, have you ever seen the Immaculate Reception? It was like a play that pretty much won the Steelers the Super Bowl, and on the game film you can't tell if the ball hit the ground or not, and he caught it really close. Well, they like reenacted it with him. I'm guessing he couldn't bend over that far because he's kind of old now, but they showed the whole ball and it was off the ground in the commercial. So maybe that's them confirming it. I don't know, but I think it would have been funny had they not shown the bottom of the ball, kind of like the way that it
Right.
looked back in the day. It would have been cool. But I loved that commercial. I thought it was great. It was really funny. Pat Mahomes had his no-look throw
Yeah.
in there. That was pretty good. Not many Redskins were.
Joe Montana threw an interception.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I love that Marshawn is the reason it all started too.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to grab a piece of cake with nothing but
Gotta
his
get that.
hand.
Gotta get that frosting.
He's just like reaching for it. Makes me want to just reach and grab a piece of cake.
I want some cake.
I'll bring cake next week, guys.
I think
I'm
Battle
holding you to
Hub-
that.
Crap.
I think Battle Hub is a Pats fan, and if you are, congratulations. That's awesome.
Congrats.
You've gotten to witness the greatest football we will ever see the last 18 years. So, I mean, they're 50% in the last 18 years
That's
going to the
crazy.
Super Bowl.
That is
They're more
incredible.
likely to go to the Super Bowl than Steph Curry is to hit a jump shot.
I love that stat because
That's
I don't
amazing.
like Steph Curry.
Ugh.
So, just like I'm not a Patriots fan, but as a Pats fan, like no matter what, you have to appreciate
Oh yeah.
what you've gotten.
I'm not a Pats fan either, but they're
I can appreciate
incredible.
greatness.
Yeah, no, seriously, it's crazy.
Incredibly talented team.
It's Brady and Belichick they're perfect for each other.
Just let me be salty for a couple more weeks about the Chiefs Pats game. Just let it happen.
You guys won a playoff game this year.
Just let it happen. We did what?
You guys won a playoff game this year.
We did. We beat the Colts. We broke a curse, kind of.
So no, it's awesome. Congrats, Patriots.
Substituted
fans.
one curse for another. My favorite Super Bowl ad was Microsoft's. This was not a new.
I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah,
before the Super Bowl. It's
so good. Ugh. Their whole campaign based around their special needs disability controller is fantastic. Made me cry.
I sent it to Dana earlier in the day, and I was like, Microsoft this is just incredible. Like that they're able to do something like that because it's impossible to think about 10 years ago.
Yeah, enabling people with
With handicaps.
giving them the ability to experience these things that
Part
of that's what we're here to do is talk
Yeah.
about these kinds of things. And
Absolutely.
the fact that they now get to have that ability is amazing.
Yeah.
My favorite, and almost I can remember the T-Mobile commercials, and I just remember the chunky milk commercial because it was disgustingly hilarious. I don't
yeah.
remember the business, but
I didn't see that one.
that one made me laugh because it was so disgusting. But the T-Mobile ones for me is the only ones I can't remember. I don't remember any other ones.
I also
besides
like
those.
do you see Twilight Zone spot?
The Twilight Zone one was pretty
Well,
cool.
I was gonna include it in like that, in the actual like trailers, but yeah, I wasn't including trailers. Otherwise, it's the Endgame ad.
We already talked about that one. Oh my god.
Well, that was my favorite part of the
Okay,
entire
fine.
Super Bowl.
Clearly, you had your whole little reaction.
I cried. No, I didn't. I almost did.
Anyways, Twilight Zone looked
Really good. I
And
won't watch it though because it's
made
on
me
CBS All
really.
Access.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It was like made me for like 2 minutes consider getting CBS All Access. And I was like, no.
Just kidding.
JK.
America's most watched network and least watched streaming service. Congratulations.
Tyler, you want to mention this one?
I can.
Do it.
There was a really good Bud Light, Bud Night commercial that was a crossover with Game of Thrones
Oh
that
yeah.
had the mountain killing the Bud Night. It was, yeah.
And then the
dude,
dragon burning everyone.
yeah, that was awesome. I wonder if that was Bud Light saying we're done with the Bud Night.
Nah.
That's an interesting thought. I doubt it, but and, it is. I guess it's probably.
They've been telling a story.
That's true. They really have.
I bet there's more than one Bud Knight. I bet it was like
They'll-
his brother.
They'll appoint someone else.
Well, it would be a good time to refresh
be the Hound.
their marketing campaign,
Yeah.
right? Like,
This is done. We're gonna go somewhere
Yeah.
else. They go to the future, and Bud Light is still a thing.
why we don't know, but it is.
Nothing like badly flavored water.
All right, those were the ones that I really liked. Luke, do you have any more that you really liked, including trailers?
Including, well, there's a bunch of trailers. I already talked about the Hannah trailer earlier.
If I'm going to talk about a trailer, the two trailers that stood out to me outside of the obvious ones, Us
Yep.
had one before the Super Bowl, and then Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I'll go see it.
I want to see the
like
movie
scary movies.
Happy Stories to Tell During the Daytime with Your Friends.
It looks creepy.
It looks very creepy.
And Guillermo's got a crazy mind for that stuff.
It's one that I really would like to be on my couch behind a blanket.
I'm going to go see it with Max. He was like, "You going?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, I'll be there." I'm like,
To me, it looks like shock scare. They're going for shock value, and I don't like it when people do that.
Probable.
It's just like, oh,
Very
let's
likely.
make this really gross so people think it's scary. But it's just gross, so you think it's scary. And it's worse because it's gross.
I don't think gross equals scary, though.
It doesn't, but people think it's scary because it's gross. Because it jumps out of them. They're like, ah, that's gross.
Okay.
It's a trick.
It is. No, I get it. I get it.
One of the parts wasn't during the Super Bowl, but they had a Super Bowl ad. Hobbs and Shaw, man.
Oh, yes.
That movie looks ridiculous. I missed the trailer reaction for
I know. We have a trailer reaction.
Did you
Go
figure out
watch
if
it you
water's
haven't.
wet? Never mind. All right, he didn't watch our reaction, I guess.
I did
No.
not.
Dude, I'm really excited for that movie. I think it looks like a 10 out of 10.
It looks like stupid fun.
On
and
the
I love
fun
it.
level.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, like it's got 20% on Rotten Tomatoes written all over it, and it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be fantastic.
I mean, that's what you could have said about, like, Fate of the Furious. I think it's like 70 or 80 or
Hey,
something.
man, they're prepping to go to space. We're getting futuristic stuff. They're going to space in the next Fast and Furious movie.
Idris Elba has superpowers.
I said it at the end of the 8th one. I was like, they're going to space next. They have to.
Oh,
And then this trailer comes
They're
out,
going to
I'm
find
like,
Tom Cruise up there in the space station.
and he's going to be a
Ultimate
Green
crossover.
Lantern.
Oh, man.
And then Captain Marvel's going to show up. And then everything's going to be connected.
Everything's connected. And then Jordan Peele's going to walk out of a door and be like, it's the Twilight Zone.
What if that's how they do a DC Marvel crossover through the Twilight
Through the
Zone?
Twilight Zone. That'd be awesome. Did you talk about the Us trailer?
We
I
mentioned
said it was one of my favorites, yes.
Oh, yeah, it was a good trailer.
It looked
That
good.
movie actually looks scary.
Yep.
Good. I'm excited.
Yeah, the more I see of it, the more I'm convinced that it's way more of a scary movie
Mm-hmm.
than Get Out was. Get
Oh,
Out
yeah.
was like scary on a different
On
kind
a
of level.
thematic level.
Thematic, yeah. It was way more intense and thriller than scary.
Than
And
scary.
this feels like it's
Us-
scary.
Us reminds me of like a weird pseudo version of Strangers or The Strangers.
Oh yes.
That's what it reminds me of.
I should probably watch that.
Strangers?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's good. We should watch it sometime.
Will it make me
Should.
poop myself?
Yeah,
No.
man.
No, probably not.
What if I just
I'd find it entertaining.
What if I
It's
just
good. No. I'm not. He said we'll make him poop himself.
Oh no, I would find it entertaining if he pooped himself.
I wouldn't, because then it'd stink.
He can change
What if
himself.
I eat Buffalo Wild Wings right before?
Oh no.
You have to lay out a towel.
Let's do it. Something I top 3 trailers I saw of the night,
Okay.
and it was number 2 for me. Our Planet. On
Oh, yeah, from Netflix.
The nature
Yeah,
docu
yeah,
series.
yeah.
Dude, I love nature shows.
Yeah.
Life, Planet Earth 1 and 2, Blue Sea,
Planet.
Round Planet. Oh, so
Yeah,
good.
They're all very good. So
I'm really excited for this. They just get such beautiful shots, and it's just uplifting to me, honestly, to see such beauty.
in the face of such horror.
What?
What? I don't know. I was trying to do a thing.
I must have just watched scary
I was
stories
trying
for
to do something. I don't-
scary scores for scoring in the score.
It didn't work.
That made my head hurt.
Any other trailers, guys?
There was an Alita trailer, and I laughed because it's the cinematic event of the summer.
I actually didn't see that one.
It was.
Was it anything we hadn't seen, like new footage at all, or
She had a helmet on.
She'd played more.
Sport ball.
oh, like the
Roller derby?
in the arena thing? Yeah.
It's called like Mad Ball or something. Jeremy Johnson's review is out.
What did he give it?
Yep.
Okay, can't wait.
He liked it. He
it's a
enjoyed
movie.
it. He had fun. But Rotten Tomatoes and critics don't necessarily agree.
Yeah, that happens.
I saw one article that was talking about how good it was, and then like in the article he was writing like the story really serves no purpose, but that's not what this movie's there for. It's there for visual effects. And I'm like, no. You can't apply that to this movie and then not apply that to like every other movie. Like that's not how this works.
I think or that reviewer. I don't know if it's he or she.
You got to check.
No, I won't say that. But what I will say is, over the years, I feel like James Cameron has turned from a storytelling filmmaker to a visual filmmaker. And so he's judging that. He says that based on the fact that,
I think
Cameron's out just to make gorgeous movies, not necessarily good movies.
I think there's only one movie I could really say that works for, and that's 2001: A Space Odyssey. There's a story there. There's nothing really incredible, but it's just the visual journey you take. It's just like, yo.
Yeah. I don't know. I think 2001 is... I mean, we have a whole episode. You guys can go back and listen to it. Watch it. Is on like a whole nother level than what James Cameron can produce in terms of story, like layered storytelling and depth of what does this mean and what does it symbolize. Yeah, it's not a great plot in terms of or it's a simple plot in terms of like A to B to C.
Yeah.
But I think
the story for 2001 you have to look for.
Yeah.
It's there.
It makes you work for it.
When you watch it in business class on a Monday morning at 8 o'clock a.m., you don't notice it.
Why would you ever watch that in business class?
I don't know.
Sounds
but
like
we
you
did.
just kind of had a lazy business teacher.
He was one of my favorite teachers.
I'm on board with what JT says.
Yeah, we'll read that off. There's also a Handmaid's Tale trailer.
Yeah?
I don't watch it.
Shoot, that was intense.
I don't watch the show.
I don't watch the show either, but that made me like, maybe I should invest in Hulu for a month and catch up.
Just do a free trial.
I have it.
Okay.
Steal his password.
Or
hack into your phone.
I can use it as an opportunity to hang out with Brett.
Yay! We can hang out outside of Monday nights?
Yeah.
How exciting.
And monthly commentaries.
Can we answer that question?
I've got one more. There's Toy Story 4. Didn't we talk about it?
Let's answer this at the end.
We just said that it was there.
Battle Hub, we're going to answer. I'm putting that
Honestly,
in the fan box.
More hype
Good
for
question.
Captain Marvel than Toy Story 4. I have
Yeah.
absolutely zero desire for Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 3 was such a good conclusion.
Bookend?
You don't need to...
I've never even really been high on the Toy Story movies. I think they're
Oh, really?
I think they're all good.
Oh, I love them.
They
clicked with me, man. I don't know.
I like Toy
I'm not
Story.
saying you're wrong, but
they're not bad
Definitely not
by
saying
any
you're
means.
right.
no,
I'm just saying
it
you're right.
just surprises
you
me.
get a punch in the nards later.
It just surprises me that they didn't with you. That you're not that interested. But
I'm excited for Toy Story.
we all
4. I mean,
Luke and I often hate what the other likes. So you know.
And I'm in the
That's
middle.
funny.
This
I
is
just
why
I try to keep the
we
peace.
set this up this way.
Sometimes I'm the hater though.
You
Man.
should just let us fight.
No, I should.
That's everything I have. I can't believe though that there's no Shazam, there was no Aladdin, there's no Lion King. I was expecting one of those. There's no Godzilla.
Not surprised about Lion King.
Did Warner Bros have anything?
No.
Yeah. Well,
They haven't showed
They
up.
took a few hits on some movies. Probably not a bad business move for
They
them.
just made $1 billion off of one movie.
Yeah.
From the studio that brought you Aquaman.
From the
Shazam.
producers
That's
of
all
Aquaman.
you need. That's all you need.
From the producers of Aquaman.
It is-
The
that
Curse
is-
of La Llorona.
That is
I
interesting.
can't wait for that movie.
I'm not sure where that the merger with AT&T is at right now.
Oh, that's a good point.
So, you know, depending on
They're probably getting some coaching. on the
what's
sideline
happening
on what they can do.
internally,
They're
right?
in business class right now.
They're in business
2001: Space Odyssey.
There you go.
Maybe that wasn't in business class. Maybe that's a different class. I watched
Battle Rifle, I'm very excited for How to Train Your Dragon.
Ooh.
I really wanted to go see it this weekend. They had it playing at the Warren.
Yeah, it was a fan screening.
One show on Saturday, and I just couldn't make it.
Yeah, same. I was sad.
So 3 more weeks. Anyways,
Lego movie this week.
did you guys have any watch a ad during the Super Bowl and just be like, or that was awful?
Don't remember.
Yeah, you didn't really, did you?
If they're bad, I don't remember them because I stopped paying attention.
I didn't like the Robo Child for TurboTax 1.
Oh, I saw those on Twitter. Those were creepy.
That was weird. And then I wasn't a fan of this year's Doritos commercial.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Me either.
It's just like a rap.
Did you like the Pepsi one with like Lil Jon and all them?
Not really, but it wasn't awful.
Didn't they have a bedazzled Pepsi?
Because
Because
they
Cardi B came in.
well, they like riffed on that, like,
Oh,
is Pepsi okay? Like, they riffed on a pop culture thing, and that was kind of fun, I thought.
Speaking
Halftime
of Cardi
show.
B, her song I
And
like.
Steve Carell was in that. I can't hate anything with Steve Carell.
He's looking great.
I do, yeah.
The gray hair look is good for Steve Carell.
I saw him. He was on the Late
Steve
Show.
Carell for Batman.
He was on the Late Show with
Steve Carell for Alfred.
It was Steve Carell and Stephen Colbert, and those two men, they're looking good for their age.
Old.
I have hope.
Brett has to start thinking.
I have
about
to
these
start thinking
things.
what I look like with a little gray.
You turned 30 yet?
Don't ask.
Old.
No, I haven't.
He hasn't turned 30. It's a joke.
Old. He's old.
You hit me though.
No, you were there.
All right,
You're
hey,
older than me.
we still got
Yeah,
some
yeah.
more news.
Old.
Shoot.
Video
We gotta
games.
speed through this.
Video games.
Should we do it after?
I have two things before the thing you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry.
we're almost there.
There's a big one that came out today. Whoosh. Oh, please no. Go ahead. Say it.
No, you do it.
Do it.
No,
Say it.
you do it.
Say it.
I demand you do it.
Oh my gosh! Somebody say it.
The anticipation is killing me.
Microsoft announced today that Xbox Live will be coming to Nintendo Switch, iOS, and Android.
All right.
What does that mean?
I need somebody to explain this to me, please. I don't
It's
know.
all happening.
This is
The future
The
Yep.
ultimate
is
cross-
here.
Yeah. So
the
I saw
ultimate
this.
crossplay.
I saw this and I was like, Nintendo and Microsoft are playing ball. They're doing something.
This is the culmination of what Phil Spencer has been trying to do with Xbox for the last 5 years.
From the cloud.
Which is make it so that you
Video game heaven.
can play your
like heaven.
games anywhere with whatever device you have.
Yeah.
This is their first big step. It's really their second big step. Their first big step was announcing xCloud last summer.
I was going to
And-
say it was when their controllers became Bluetooth
Oh,
visible for
no,
phones.
there you go. Yes, that's true.
That was. I felt
That's
like that
true.
was the first step.
That's probably the first, like,
true step.
true
Like
step,
hardware
technical step.
Yeah.
So we've known they've been working on xCloud for a while. This is them saying we're getting our back-end services ready for it.
So if we are able to play Gears of War on a Nintendo Switch in 2 years, I would be mind blown.
Maybe
Wouldn't
I'll
surprise me.
finally
This
beat it.
this is a question, and I think this would be a good time to pull up the question that was asked by JT about the Switch hurting hardware sales.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and read the question.
Yeah, so JTizzle12 asks, so Xbox Live to the Switch. This is awesome for the consumer, but do you think it will hurt Xbox in the future? I say this because if you pay for Xbox Live, you won't
be as worried about buying the hardware.
And that's what companies in the tech industry look at.
So I think there's the big difference between Xbox and Switch. It's going to come down to, do you want the fidelity of high graphics, like high-end graphics in an Xbox? Like, is that important to you? More stable multiplayer is definitely going to come from Xbox than Nintendo. If you want portability, you'll buy the Switch. I think there's a partnership involved.
I'll talk about this from a slightly different point of view. Hardware always costs companies money.
I see.
Until end of life, you're not making money on hardware. You are selling that hardware to sell software because that's where you make your money. That is why Sony is so heavily invested in first-party IPs. And that's why they've been super successful because they've sold a ton of PS4s, and then they've gotten all of those PS4s to buy a ton of their first-party games.
I've done that.
Microsoft, this move is Microsoft saying, we are a big enough company as is. We don't need to worry about hardware sales. We're still going to produce a super high-end gaming machine that if you want to play on your couch, you can. But you know what? You want to play on your laptop? That's fine too. Use the Windows Store. You want to play on your phone? Great. Buy our, you buy it through the Xbox Live Store. You're still they're still going to get a cut of that, and you're still playing their games, and they didn't have to spend any money on your hardware.
Wow. That's why
It's on iOS.
It's coming to iOS.
It's coming to iOS. They're working on the support.
Wow, that's pretty cool because of the Apple PC thing. It's been going on in the fan base forever.
Oh yeah, Microsoft is so far past that. Like outside of their computer hardware line, like their Surface is clearly still trying to compete with iPads and MacBooks. They're emulating on what Apple does there a lot, but their Xbox division specifically has kind of like once they realized they lost this generation, which was pretty early in the generation.
Did Apple announce they're making a game thingy?
There's a rumor that they might have a game streaming service.
Okay, so and then
But
that would
that's all
probably be
rumor
the thing
right
that
now.
would use Xbox Live.
No,
That would be on Apple.
that would
TV
be
streaming,
that
right?
would be a whole nother separate. That would be a lot like Game Pass. It'd be Apple's version of Game Pass
Okay,
With
for
different titles.
iOS basically and
Okay.
Apple TV.
gotcha.
So, replying to Josh specifically, will it hurt Xbox in the future? No, because I don't think at this point it was still a good year for like a good generation for Xbox.
I think everybody had a good.
Everyone
generation.
had a great generation for when they were talking about how consoles are dead 5 years ago. Like this is the last generation.
Then the Switch.
Totally false. I think this is a move that you're going to see people look back on and be like, companies were able to make way cheaper hardware because Microsoft invested so heavily on the platform side in terms of like the servers and xCloud and that kind of
everywhere.
thing. It's everywhere.
So this is like you said, this is the future. Like this is where gaming is going.
Yep.
With streaming your games now going to be able to play them on multiple different platforms. Like this is where it's headed.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Oh, Battle Hub, Xbox Connect. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
an
a short-lived attempt at, I don't know, the beginning of this generation. I won't go too long, but Battle Hub mentions that this line of thinking is a complete 180 from the original plan when the Xbox One was originally announced, which is very true because this was their goal was a hardware. I mean, they stated that they wanted 1 billion. No, was it a billion? It had to be a billion. I think they said they wanted 1 billion consoles in homes because it was going to be the new center for entertainment, for the entertainment center. And it was overpriced. People didn't like Kinect. I thought it worked fine, but it made it way more expensive than their competitor. And they've been forced to evolve their thinking, which I think is for the best.
Good. Competition is good.
Yep. Oh, that was a good little segment. Sorry. I hadn't gotten a good little
Xbox Microsoft chat.
Yeah.
I spaced off again.
So, should we? There is one other big news gaming thing. We'll mention it,
And then we have a fun little thing after.
and then we'll do our Fanbox, and then we'll do something. So
party.
Today, Respawn, developers of Titanfall and Titanfall 2, just dropped their new game. It's a free-to-play battle royale called Apex Legends. It's been downloading on my Xbox, so
Mine's downloading at home.
Hopefully, here we tested it beforehand. So after Fanbox, we'll play a little bit and talk about kind of our thoughts of it. But it's set in the Titanfall universe. It's different than some of the other more popular battle royales in that it's a hero-based character system with specializations. Tyler described it really good earlier by saying they're like Overwatch characters. Mm-hmm. They are. I think there's nine.
8.
8.
8 at launch, and they're planning on releasing more.
More.
They also released their roadmap.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty big. I actually have it on my phone. Keep talking.
The game is 60 players on the map. It's a little bit smaller of a map than Fortnite, PUBG, and what's the other big one? Blackout. And it's squad based. That's why the specializations in the characters matter. 3-player squads, 20 squads in a match. Classic. The ring shrinks.
Everybody survived.
Everyone survive.
They do have some cool new things. If your teammate dies and you pick up, I think you have 90 seconds to pick up their battle card.
Yeah.
And there are places
Like a respawn
around the
token,
map.
basically.
Yeah, and you can respawn your teammate. And the spots are like really out in the open, and it's really risky. But your teammate will spawn in with no weapons, so you gotta like throw them a gun and tell them to go for it. Their roadmap, they announced season 1 will begin in March with a battle pass. It'll include these logos. I don't know what they mean, but there's logos on all of these. There'll be new legends, new weapons, new loot, and of course their battle pass. So
Brett's being weird off camera.
they are because of this, and in light of this, they've
The
revealed
Xbox
that they
turned
are
off.
not working on Titanfall 3 at this time. Their focus is to work on Apex Legends.
That makes me very sad.
Yeah, Brett just said it makes him sad. Oh, you have a mic.
Well, I think this mic's working.
Talk again.
Is it working? Can
Yeah,
you
it's
hear
working.
me?
It's picking
Yeah,
up.
it
Is
makes me
picking
really
up for you,
sad that
though?
they're not making Titanfall 3. But I think what will probably happen is that after 2 years of like, if this is really successful.
That mic's not plugged in over here.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
It's okay.
I didn't set it up. I didn't know there was a mic over there. It's fine.
Finish your thoughts.
In any case, I think that if this is really successful for a couple years, they'll have the funds to. EA will give them permission to essentially make Titanfall 3.
This is my thought on Titanfall 3. Titanfall 1 was a launch title for the Xbox One. I think Titanfall 3 will be a launch title for the next set of hardware.
Oh, that'd be dope.
I think, and I don't think it'll be console exclusive this time around. I think it'll be on all of them, but I think it'll be a next gen launch.
Yeah.
So they're going
I'd
to
be down for
focus
that.
on this battle royale thing, which is a fad right now. Thank you, Fortnite, for that.
Yeah, right.
Fortnite will copy the best things that Apex Legends does and put it in their game, and we just have to accept that. Fortnite made history. We didn't even talk about that.
Oh gosh.
But sorry. Anyways,
We'll talk here. We'll pause on Apex Legends. We're gonna come back to that in like 5 minutes, because we'll play some while we talk about it. You were talking about Fortnite.
yeah. So Fortnite made history with Marshmello this past weekend on Saturday. Leading up to Saturday, there was a Marshmello content drop. Like you got a skin, you got emotes, you got a new pickaxe, and all this stuff. And people kept hearing, like, I guess there was like trucks that were at Pleasant Park. Like there was trucks one day, then there was like emptied out trucks, then there was they were building a stage like throughout the week, and then they got the stage built. And then they built a DJ booth, and then there was at random moments, and you can find these on Twitter, you would hear check, like people were mic testing.
Oh, that's cool.
Because the people at Epic, they were testing to see if they could get the mic to work live within the game. And so what they did is Marshmello put on his website, on his tour dates page, February 2nd, Pleasant Park in Fortnite at 2 p.m. Eastern. And so at 2 p.m. Eastern, a little before, they dropped a mode that was called Marshmello, and you would land and they took all your guns, and basically you didn't have your pickaxe, and put you in Pleasant Park, and there was like a countdown, and then Marshmello came out on stage, and the thought is he had like a mocap suit on, and he like live played a concert for
That's
like
crazy.
12
That's
minutes.
insane.
They said they had like 10 million people or something like that, like some crazy number, but it's the biggest.
It's impressive.
It's the biggest concert ever, and it's the first ever virtual concert. Fortnite. That game is taking over the world. It already has, but it just continues. I find that incredible, though. They ended up doing an encore because it was so popular at 2 a.m. It's like I made it till like 12:50, and I was like, I gotta go to bed. Because I was gonna try to go like check it out just so I could say I did. But no, it's pretty cool. You can find it on YouTube now. Marshmallow's posted it. IGN's posted it. It's everywhere.
Awesome. Should we do Fanbox real quick?
We should.
Do it.
And then we need to play Apex Legends.
I know. This will be fast.
I want to go home and play it with you from across the pond.
All right. So from the YouTube chat, Battle Rifle asks, what is the worst plot in a movie you guys have ever seen?
The Room.
Minions.
Minions is a good one, actually.
I don't remember Minions.
Actually, Minions has it. I mean, it's not a good plot, but it is a serviceable plot. I would agree. The Room.
No, dude, The Room is so
No,
good.
The Room's dumb.
I love The Room.
I hate The Room.
The plot of that movie is so bad. I mean, that's the point, though.
Yeah.
But it's the worst plot ever because I don't
Dude, he
understand.
just wants to marry her. Or is that the plot? I don't remember.
You can't even remember the
Hey,
plot.
I'm not disagreeing with you. But it's horrible.
The plot is that they're in love, but she doesn't love him, but she loves him because he's financially stable.
secure. That's all that matters.
And then his best friend is hooking up with her because reasons.
That movie has the greatest football catch scene I've ever seen in the history of cinema. Hands down.
Yeah. Great movie.
Nothing like a little 5-yard
Run around in circles and play catch.
underhand tossing.
And then falling randomly and being hurt.
All right, next. So,
Oh, hi, Mark.
this is not a question, but a comment. Seabull TV talking about our
Commentaries?
our movie commentaries. He thinks it's an awesome idea and he loves it, and we should do more. We will do one a month for sure. And he requests Blade Runner because he hasn't seen it yet.
Which one?
That's a good question. I assume the original, but maybe not.
Final Cut or 2049?
Actually, we should just do 2049 because
It's so good.
it's so good. It's the one more people would be interested in anyways.
Ghost.
All right. What else we got? We talked about Jay Tizzle's question there.
I like Eric Exum's tweet.
He had another one, didn't he?
Okay, yeah.
GT?
JT, yeah, we did one of them. He's got another one later.
EXM asks, I don't know how to turn this into a question, so I'll just say it to you guys, and you can do with what you want. I want there to be a law that states no movie trailer can be longer than 2 minutes. That is all.
I'd be okay with that. Let's do it.
I'm okay with that, but then they'll just be like, here's a sneak peek.
They'll find a workaround.
Yeah.
It's not a trailer. It's a sneak peek.
Fun fact, there is
It's a clip from the movie. It's 10 minutes long.
There is a rule that in theaters, if you're showing a trailer in theaters, I think like you can only like one studio, like so this is a distribution studio, can only have one a year that's longer than 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Wow.
So all of your other trailers have to be cut to 2 minutes 30 seconds, but you get one a year where you can go like
Above it.
longer than that.
I think the rule should be theaters can only show 10 minutes of trailers.
Oh my
Yeah, that's
we get like 30 here.
And
too
if,
many.
If they can fit in 5 2-minute trailers, great. If they want to put in 2 5-minute trailers, okay. That's your choice.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of that long Aquaman trailer.
Yeah. A follow-up from EXM. Also, the Rams... Oh, this is about the Super Bowl. The Rams had 2 offensive drives that were longer than the Hobbs and Shaw trailer.
That is
Only 2.
ridiculous.
Only 2.
Oh, the Rams sucked last night.
Oh, sadness.
That is crazy.
Chiefs.
Jay Tizzle has another one. Jay Tizzle.
Killing the game.
Killing it tonight. Love it. I think he's talking about... Suicide Squad. Bring in Nathan Fillion as an expendable cameo in Suicide Squad 2.
100% yes.
Yeet. I know you love when people say yeet.
I almost don't want him to be expendable.
No, do it. That way you don't have to pay for it as much.
I don't
do it.
I mean, I'll take him no matter what, right? Like,
Just have him be KG Beast and blow him up at the beginning.
Have him be King Shark and blow him up in the beginning.
Then you wouldn't know it's Nathan Fillion if it's King
That's
Shark.
yeah.
It could be mocap or CG.
Okay,
Let him be
that
Slipknot
is
again.
the
No, that'd be racist.
Slipknot 2.
Recasting a Native American guy as
yeah.
a white guy, you can't do that.
And then killing him again.
Look at you.
Golly.
You're terrible. You're a terrible
Sorry.
person. I think that's it for Fanbox.
Probably so.
So,
I'm gonna end the audio version here
Oh yes.
since we don't
Good
have
call.
everything mic'd. But watch us on YouTube if you're doing the audio version.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.com/whatthefanboy or whatthefanboy.com. We're live on Monday nights. We have a bunch of videos, commentaries, reviews, What the Fanboy plays. It's a lot of fun. So check out our channel.
Sounds good.
Twitter and Instagram at What the Fanboy. And rate us on iTunes. And if you want a shirt, let us know.
Killed it.
And if you're still here with us for the video portion of this, let's play some Apex
Legends.
I guess you don't need to worry about setting anything up.
No, I'm
Tyler,
done.
I'm going to switch our... Error.
Your servers are down because you weren't playing.
Oh, probably. So, Tyler, you can run the... you run that.
Okay.
Good luck.
What's up, everyone?
Just hit the Thor button over and over again.
Do we still have the Thor button?
Yes. You have to know how to operate it. All right.
Do
I
just
actually
hit
didn't
it?
stop the recording. I'm still going.
Do I just hit that Thor button and it'll do it? Can I hit the Thor button while I break something?
Do it. It's fine.
Ooh! What happened?
No,
Nothing.
it might not show it because it's on the wrong... Oh, it probably showed it on the small screen.
No, I didn't see anything.
Okay.
We'll try it again.
I just hit play. Hit play. Yeah, you're right. This thumbstick is all over
Dude,
the
it's
place.
a nightmare.
It is all over the
You're
place.
still recording?
Yeah.
So I'm coming through Brett's mic now.
Yeah.
Why not? It's fine.
Switching it up. So Brett's going to play a little bit of Apex Legends, as you can see.
He's over there on the Xbox cam.
What's up?
We got a mic over there and everything. It's
Hey,
pretty,
hey.
pretty neat. Looks, well, so the way this works is you load in and it randomly chooses who gets to choose their character first. So when I played one game before the podcast, and I got
So you
to
can't
choose
double up,
last.
is what
Right,
I'm
you
hearing.
cannot double up.
Okay.
Correct. I chose last, so I chose the Bloodhound, which is like the assassin style character. Pretty neat. Something I noticed when I was playing is the more people that were in the lobby, the laggier it was. I don't know if that was Brett's internet because there's a lot of activity, or if it was just the way it was working. Then
she looks scary.
the Wraith is pretty cool. So Brett is choosing first.
Going with the Wraith, yeah.
So she's the one who sets the portals and stuff. She has like the Mirage ability.
I just polished my
Ooh,
grapple.
Pathfinder.
It's
I like having
Marvin.
a good scout.
Marvin from Titanfall.
There is a little bit of a
Reminds me-
delay for the video. So if I react to something before you guys see what it is, it's a teaser. That's what we're calling it.
Yeet.
Sneak peek. Hopefully it's not more than 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm not the jump master. Oh, I am the jump master.
Lepke says, "Tough game. Good luck."
This time.
So I guess
Thank you,
as
Leppy.
Brett drops in, I'll give my opinions of what I think about this game before I've even played it.
Here we go.
I don't care
Ready
about
up.
this. I don't need another battle royale in my life. I'll probably never play it.
Luke, but it's perfect for the three of us.
Yeah.
Just the three of us.
I've got Call of Duty.
We can make it if we try.
I don't
just
need it.
raise
Brett went hot drop like off the top.
This is what the people are paying for.
I don't think they're paying us. Just
But if you want to, Brett's bank account number is...
we can,
I feel like
we
I'm
can
stealing
set up a
everything from my
PayPal.
teammates.
You probably are. So there's a ping system in this game, which I feel like is very needed. If you hit the right bumper, Brett, you can ping things. Like so, like hit right bumper while looking at that. Did you do it?
Attention.
I did do it.
First blood.
Did it ping it?
I did.
It's hard. It's kind of hard to see for me.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You need a bigger TV in here? Is that what you're saying? Here,
Yeah.
I'm pinging this.
Right here.
Write,
Yeah,
it,
so-
write it off as a business.
Yeah.
Write off.
It tells you if we become an LLC. It tells you when your teammates ping things.
Ooh, Hemlock.
Get it?
Oh, about to go crazy.
Ooh, I should also say, I just want to get my stuff out of the way. I'm not going to be talking a whole lot during this, but you mentioned it was like Overwatch and Fortnite. Not huge on Fortnite, and I don't like Overwatch, so this is not the game for me. I'm
Need some
probably like
attachments.
one of the 5 people in the whole universe that would probably say both of those things in the same sentence. You're welcome, universe.
You double jump off walls? I didn't do the tutorial, so I don't
You
know. What I'm
can.
doing.
It didn't tell me if I could, but I'm pretty sure you
There's a
can.
zip line here. How do I zip line?
Zippity doo dah, zippity day. Brett went up and jumped in the hay.
So hopefully Brett's gonna get into an encounter soon.
I know, right? We gotta find.
This is
where
the
we're
first
going.
battle royale where you can spot enemies. Thank goodness, man.
Can I ping just locations? Like, say we want to go over there.
Yep, you can. If you hold the ping button, it gives you an option, like a menu of options. It's like a wheel.
Oh.
So you
Wheel.
see. So something I
of
think is really cool.
options.
Brett, can you look at those banners to your left?
Yes, sir.
So those banners, see, they have like the #1 killer in the lobby right now. So the guy with the most kills is on the banner,
Should be Brett.
which I think is super cool.
That's crazy cool.
It says 0 kills there, but shout out to Lepke for pointing that out to me earlier. Whee!
I thought you said this was gonna be a hot zone drop. My goodness.
I thought it was the way you dropped in there. Dropped in there like 100 miles an hour.
He went full yeet.
He doing full yeet. Yeet. Brett, why do you
I
have the
already
Maserati website pulled up? We're gonna look up the
Oh
price.
yeah, no. Luke was like, yeah. I think it was the
gonna
Maserati
close
started
that.
at like 75K.
Oh shoot, you could buy
Good
that.
luck buying one of those.
Could buy 1 1/4. Or a third. I don't know. Math. Don't care.
Grappling.
We're in a good spot. That's what's tough. I don't want to like move us out of this spot.
Your teammates will leave you.
explore this
It's
So
all
I'm gonna
good.
say this flavored smack. He's sticking with me for a good. He's been a good teammate for now. Going off on my own.
So I just want to say that the capability that we're able to do this just on the fly, it's pretty neat. Brett, good job on all this techie stuff.
Hey, thanks, man. We'll be optimizing it here in a sometime. I
Hey,
hope.
Brett. You did good, but I think you can do better. No.
Yes, legendary backpack.
I like that constructive criticism.
Unless
Unless it's towards me. No.
So Brett, how does it feel playing it? Does it feel slow
explore this
or does
way.
it feel fine
it
now?
feels pretty good. I really wish I could wall run, but I heard they tested that and it was like completely broken.
Zipline deployed.
Well, yeah.
Oh, someone's been up here. Oh,
Find them and kill them.
This way.
Also, when you start using the hemlock, don't pull a Tyler
Let's go
and
this way.
not realize that it doesn't have that many
Zipline
bullets.
here.
It's only got 18. An extended mag would be the way to go for that.
I will say I really need to get a new controller in here because
Dude, it's rough,
this
right?
Thing is rough.
Like, I wasn't trying to be a jerk and like
No.
keep bringing it up, but it is your controller's a
I don't
little
feel
long.
like
Jump
I
off
know.
that ledge and see what happens.
Is there fall damage?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Do
Is
it.
there fall damage?
You'll get.
Oh, this is scaring me.
You'll get revived.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Wow.
He's not. Yeah. Kill him, Brett.
Down.
Ah!
Hold your shield.
Enemy taken down.
Teammate, come get me.
Where's my teammate? Yes.
So
My
there's no fall
hero.
damage. Spoiler
I
alert.
killed an enemy.
Okay,
Do you guys have a lifeline? Lepke plays lifeline. Is pretty good.
Oh no, flavored smack, come get me. Yeah.
I got your back.
Oh. Right in the
Brutal
chest.
way to revive someone.
I can't.
Oh no.
I'm down.
Keep eyes on a new
Did you get sniped?
Just got sniped immediately after getting revived. Oh. Oh, I'm not even mad. It was amazing.
The Ring of Fire.
I'm coming. Can Flavor Smack get me again, or just...
Hide behind that tub.
Oh, that was glorious. I'm not even mad.
Do they just shoot the needle straight into your
Thanks for that.
aorta? What are they doing?
Here, I'm gonna get us out of here.
Best way to do cocaine.
Punching a tunnel.
So I heard. Use the force,
Portal
please.
placed.
Get a nice little
You need to heal. Do you have any
I
healing?
love loot.
what is he?
I think it's right.
Oh, shoot, that's not what I wanted to do.
I think it's right on the D-pad. Or left. It's a D-pad thing.
No.
Up.
It's one of the buttons.
I don't think you have.
I don't
any
think I have any
healing.
healing. Find something.
Grappling.
Get some armor. Get an Attachment.
So the hard part is just not knowing what you need.
Mm-hmm.
Like attachment wise, like I don't know what goes with what yet. So I definitely want to spend some time playing it. Ooh, an arc star. Hit him with the.
These
oh.
aren't shotgun shells.
Do you have 2 guns? You need to
No.
reload your gun.
I got 2 guns.
You got 2 phones.
I think there's a couple teams over here.
Go get them.
Brett's like 1 hit from dead.
Say I'm not in a good place.
Or if we go down, maybe a team will come out there. Let's go.
I like the toggle zoom feature on that. Let's go. Ooh, okay, Brett. Okay. Bretty boop.
I'm really worried about our flank right now.
Come on in. Old Payment is waiting.
Although flavored
I'm
smacks,
not worried about your flank.
we're they're pushing. So
We're going for it. We're doing it live.
I am taking fire, friends.
Run.
You can tag the people too,
We should go here.
like Battlefield style.
I didn't tag him right.
It's a tough game. Lepke said tough game, good luck, and I agree. It's really tough when I play it.
Reloading.
Excited to play it with those HP textures. Put him down, Brett. You knocked him down.
Round
Oh,
two.
no reserve ammo.
Beginning ring countdown.
Uh-oh. Do you have another gun?
Yeah, I have a flatline.
Reloading. Off the mic. I'm spotted.
I love the Titanfall gun sound.
Give my shields a recharge.
Phasing.
What did you just do? You invisible? Oh! You got ammo?
We should go
Yeah,
here.
I'm out of ammo.
That is a brutal sequence. Luckily, you put some bullets in him. Maybe Brett survives this.
Taking a med kit. 1 sec.
I don't know. Our teammates got it. Oh. Oh!
Use that shield, Brett.
Ah!
Awaiting recovery. Okay, so
Wait,
now.
so someone's
you-
still alive.
Yep. So you can see the countdown. So if somebody grabs his card and takes it to a respawn beacon, they can put him back in the game. You guys die. Maybe not.
No, flavored smack's still up.
Go ahead, flavored
He's
smack.
playing smart.
Friend of the pod. Not really.
Look us up. Can you hear us?
No.
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 That would be
I
awesome.
do love this gun. I don't remember.
So what did you think of the
double
gameplay
shot, I think is what it's
itself?
called. No, it feels real good. I'm very much looking forward to playing this on my 1X
Yeah, I'm excited to play it on my ass.
with like a decent controller.
You don't like the controller that makes you run to the left?
No, for some reason, no.
Weird. I thought you would like it.
Well, you know. Holy. Oh, he's got that.
Oh. Yeet. I love the sound.
Oh. All right. Hey, Tyler, do you want to play one round?
I can. I can
All right.
certainly
We're
do
gonna
that.
let Tyler play a round. And then
With the wandering controller.
with the wandering controller.
Challenge accepted.
And then we'll call it an evening.
Tyler's gonna go home and play it on his Xbox.
Probably gonna go to bed. I'm so tired.
Can
I was up
open
till
one
like
of these
1:30
Apex
watching.
packs?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, I did it. I did a thing.
I finished I Am the Night at like 1:30 last night or something.
All right, so we got a kill quip,
It's so good though,
An
and I was
in-
like all hyped up from
an
it.
intro quip, and a banner pose.
Ooh.
Let's open your other one. See what you got.
What we got? What we got?
I kind of like this. This is. Oh, you got a purple.
Oh,
If that's anything like Overwatch, you got a weapon skin. Look at that.
nice.
3 weapon skins. Holy
Woo.
cow. Man.
You opened them, so I think you're the lucky rabbit's foot there for us. Yeah, I'll sink a couple hours into this tonight, just learning all the systems.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess around with it too when I get home. I'm off the rest of the week, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I mean, I do have to get up and drive to Kansas City in the morning, so I probably won't stay up too late. But
What?
I have a dentist appointment tomorrow.
poor Lou.
It's alright. It just really sounded like a big old downer right there.
Are you still recording this?
Yeah, why not?
All right, why not?
Somebody might say something funny.
That's true.
So I put that skin
Like-
on that gun. I'm putting skins
I'm not
on your
worried
guns,
about your
Brett. I like the camo option for guns.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty neat little addition. So I hope I'm not the jump master. I want somebody else to do it.
I think you can hand it off.
This guy's name is My Keyblade. Shout out. Kingdom Hearts, baby. He's talking. I can't hear you.
Oh,
Sorry,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
Sorry, bros.
Sorry, Keyblade.
And Burner Blade. Who are you choosing?
Lepke, I will absolutely play with you later. I need to download this HD textures pack first. I do appreciate that it let us play like without the texture pack.
Yeah, that's cool. And it still looks fine.
Yeah, no, I was like I guess these are all like these are Titanfall 2 or maybe Titanfall 3. What would have been Titanfall 3? Like yeah, like assets.
So,
But
Lepke's
it
gonna-
looked fine for like a free-to-play game. Like it looks better than I expected for a free-to-play.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
But they're definitely pulled from like a AAA development
This might be a good place to land.
I guess.
Lepke's gonna laugh at me because I hold my breath when I get in gunfights and stuff.
Ooh, can't wait to see this.
I really like that I don't have to control my jump.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Well, it just reminds me of all the times we'd play.
Where are we landing? Where are we landing?
Yeah, exactly.
Where are we landing?
Yep. This fixes that.
It has like a Rocket League sense of communication with your teammates. Is this? We're landing in the swamps.
You can play more games, brah.
Out of all of us, I play hands down the least amount of games.
You play the
watch
most.
stuff.
I think you play the most single player games. Tyler might give you a run for your money there, but like you play way more single player games than I do.
Well, I prefer single player.
Yeah.
But I watch.
Got a teammate
stuff
down
a
over here.
lot more than I play.
Mm-hmm. And if you're curious, if you're watching this and are like, oh, this frame rate looks awful.
Oh, okay. Finisher action. Oh.
Ouch. That is definitely how we're capturing the game, not what it actually looks like when you're playing it. I just noticed that watching this and having just come from the other side where Tyler's at. It looks a lot better on the TV than it does through the capture card. It's actually not even the capture card, it's the software we're using with the capture card. Sorry, a little inside baseball there.
You lost me. I don't understand that lingo. Talking about capturing stuff, and I'm like, blue flag, red flag.
Oh,
It's in a tree.
I
The
feel
flag is
like-
always in a tree.
I feel
I'm not
like-
even talking about Halo capture flag. I'm talking about
like middle school
backyard
capture the flag. Oh
Neighborhood
yeah,
capture flag. Always in the tree.
old school capture the flag. Well, yeah, because you had to climb up in the tree. Did you have a height rule on the flag? Like you had to be able to get it from the ground, or could you get it up in the tree?
And it had to be seeable. Those are the rules of capture.
See, I think we just had a seeable. Like if, like, the seeable rule was there, but like, reachable from the like you couldn't throw it up onto a roof. Yeah. You had to climb up and place it somewhere. But if you could climb up and place it, you could hide it there.
There's a footprint here. 26 seconds ago. So the Bloodhound is super dope. In the sense that you can see. Ooh, I'll need that.
Ooh, oh,
Oh yeah.
ooh, kill him. Ooh, Tyrone.
So I think the biggest thing for me I'm gonna have to worry about with this game is managing ammo.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I got into one firefight, I was like, I gotta spin. I'm just shooting and shooting and not worrying about ammo conservation. And then I was too late to do any more scavenging. I probably should have opened back like more of the down players' backpacks.
What is that giant Demogorgon looking thing out there?
Oh, it's one of the creatures from the world. I don't remember what they're called. Tyler, how are you feeling on it right now?
Uh,
I mean, you've had a couple kills.
Oops. I just did something.
Is that your ultimate?
Probably.
No, I think that's your secondary.
I'm just trying to heal up.
You have like, so that's what I found out. Like, there's your like ultimate ability, and then you have like a more passive ability, or maybe not necessarily passive. But I think it's one of those that it recharges faster. You can use more often than your ultimate ability.
Yeah, I have one kill. I have an assist on the other one.
The other was assist.
Okay.
Weak sauce, but not really. You awesome.
I'm trying.
Use the ultimate. Get your health and shield back, and use your interceptor blades while you're invincible. That's all I can think about. I played so much Anthem.
Are you excited to play the retail release or
The actual release? Of
yeah?
Anthem?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm jacked for Anthem, man.
Sweet.
Which is weird because, like, after I played the alpha, I was like, man, I don't know. 'Cause the alpha was kind of rough, at least for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started to get interested in it, and then I played the demo. I got in eventually with the VIP demo. And
Right.
I had so much fun. I played it a lot on my own too. Just I go into free play and I hang out, wave at all the other people.
Yeah, I think I need to understand the meta more in that game in terms of what I need to do to, properly spec out my javelin.
That's something I was doing
On Saturday.
with my ranger.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out everything because that's the one I'm going to start with.
Let's keep winning.
I was having a lot of fun.
Really? You're not starting with an interceptor?
You have to start with the ranger, like in the opening.
Oh. But by the time you get to like the end game,
you unlock one, and
you'll
I'll have the interceptor and the ranger. Then.
Okay. Cool.
You know exactly what I'm doing with the interceptor.
Tyler, what are you gonna play as? What are you gonna main in Anthem?
Probably the ranger. I like the ranger.
Sweet, good. Means I can be the Storm. Get a nice, well balanced.
Yeah, I know.
Storm was my 3.
I know you and Loki both really enjoy playing as the Storm.
I still haven't played as the Colossus.
I think
need
having
to test it out.
two storms will be good.
Kind of taking Anthem a lot of screen time now during this little Apex thing.
Yeah, he's not
But,
fighting.
But like I played as, I thought I would really enjoy the Colossus. The Colossus is so hard to play as, especially in solo.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine in solo it being terribly difficult to play with.
You don't have a shield, and I don't actually feel like they give the Colossus enough health. I mean, I know I'm not good at the game yet necessarily. I was out there in hard. If I go out there in hard with an interceptor, I don't die.
Right.
I bounce around and I kill people. With the Colossus, I was dying a lot. I kept going down. The shield they give you is really good. I found it really difficult. I feel like the amount of health they give you wasn't enough, and you're not strong enough. Your guns aren't good enough. The give and take isn't diversity.
Sure. Yeah. And I'm wondering if that's probably why they start you off with the Ranger. And so that by the time you do get those other ones, you've saved up enough mod components to actually make those other javelins viable in a way that, more well-rounded as a viable single player javelin. I don't know.
I do love the way the Colossus looks. I love the way all of them look.
Yeah, they all look really cool.
When the Colossus runs, it feels so cool. Boom, boom. Anywho, Tyler, kill this guy.
I'm working on it. I need to use
It's a decently long healing time. My goodness.
He's juicing.
Gonna go for the revive.
All right. Oh, underwater stab. You could have drowned him.
Thank you. Giving my shields a recharge. I am repairing myself.
I am repairing myself. Kill cluster. Whoa.
Yeah, that's a nice ability you got there.
Ping him.
Take it out, more
Or did you?
Reloading.
Can't really tell.
Got another one.
Nice.
Another one.
Another one bites the dust.
Oh my gosh. So I bought Queen's Greatest Hits on
Another one bites
vinyl
the dust.
because they didn't have Bohemian Rhapsody on Blu-ray yet. So I was like, well, I'm getting the vinyl of real Queen. Anyway,
Why not?
Another One Bites the Dust on vinyl sounds so good. That is one of my favorite Queen songs. Shout out to Queen.
I need help.
You see, Rami Malek commented on
Yeah.
Bryan Singer and
I need
all
help.
that. I thought it was a good comment.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's definitely probably stay quiet about it as long as possible. But now that it's really like influencing Oscar chances, maybe we ought to say something about it.
I hope it doesn't influence his performance because he's so good in that movie.
Oh,
Even though
yeah.
he's not really exactly how Freddie Mercury was. Like, Freddie Mercury, from what I understood, was a little more or less eccentric in his personal life.
No, I don't mean to do that.
Scanning the
And
area.
he kind of goes crazy in that movie, like at parties. And from what I hear, he wasn't really like that.
Really.
That's just what I heard. I do not know them personally.
Well, and that's why you like these like docu film. I mean, they're not. It's not a documentary, right? It's a stylized version
Yeah.
of what's happened. Like, you can't watch it like a documentary. You gotta know that some of these things are fictionalized and
The ring isn't far.
embellished for the screen
For entertainment.
for entertainment, and
And-
that's okay. And that is okay as long as you understand that.
I cannot wait till that movie comes out on Blu-ray because they have the full Live Aid performance scene
The
done.
ring is close.
That's cool. That's cool.
One of my favorite
Observing
moments
this
of
spot over here.
movies in 2018 was watching Queen perform at Live Aid in that theater. I like went and watched the real thing.
Only 30 seconds left on the clock.
Sorry I'm not
The ring is
talking
close.
much, guys.
No, you're fine.
There's only 13 people alive.
Oh, dude, if you get us a win,
You should just retweet that.
I'll retweet that.
Did you see the video I sent you today on Twitter?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So this is pretty cool.
Shall
I
not
didn't know
pass.
this. It says you have a
10
better
seconds.
backpack.
The ring is
Like if you try to
fairly
pick
Yeah.
something that's not as good. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it tells you if it is a better backpack, like if it's a better backpack that you were looking at, it'll tell you how many more open spaces.
Are you the
or
number
how many
one
more
killer?
spaces it has.
No, I don't think so.
Use the
I
map
only
as your
have 2
guide.
kills.
The ring is moving.
Ooh, do I still have one of these? I have that. Okay.
I need help.
You need help. What? Come here, dude. Where you at? Oh, right here. Hey, hey.
Ooh, I did enjoy last night in the Super Bowl the commercial
Incoming care
that had the
package.
Queen song in
I
it,
love loot.
just because it had a Queen song in it. I don't
Trying to
remember what the
remember what it
commercial
was.
was.
Here, pencil us. Contact with our
Probably
Dude,
something that
pick this
didn't
up.
deserve to have a Queen
Hey.
song in it.
Come here. Come here.
It was the car song.
Attaboy.
Can't stop me now.
medkit here.
Is that song?
Pick
was.
that
Have
up,
we-
dude. Circle's
Have we
coming.
seen? Oh, what?
I am
What we
repairing
do in the
myself.
shadows?
Repair yourself and let's move, dog.
No, I was confused. I was simply
I hope my
confused.
teammate-
I'm often easily confused. I don't know if you've noticed.
Doesn't get me.
How
left
long have you
by
known
myself.
me?
Well, you're just sleepy tonight. That's the thing.
No, I really fake it a lot. I act like I know what I'm talking about, and I really have no idea. But I've already started saying something, and I just try and finish it strong. Kind of like what I just did there.
Is anybody still in the chat?
Anyone in the chat? We still got 3 people watching.
Shout out to the chat.
Shout out to those of you still hanging with us.
If you still have questions, me and Brett will answer.
Absolutely. Yeah, just shoot us questions while we watch Tyler lead us to victory.
Or I can steal questions that I hear other people ask to other podcasts that I listen to.
Ooh, you got one? Start us off.
So they asked a question. If you had $300 million to make a movie and you had to use all of it, but your movie had to bomb or else you die, what movie would you make?
Oh. 300.
You have a $300 million
Oh my gosh.
production budget.
But it has to bomb.
It has to bomb.
I mean, this is not a. This is a comment on both the difficulty of the film, and it has no bearing on how I hope, because this is a film that's currently in development, how it actually goes, because I really want it to be really good.
Cancel that.
But I think you could probably bomb Dune with $300 million. Like, I could.
Yeah. Just make a Dune with the Adam Sandler gang. And then film on location as many deserts as you can. Like, just don't pick one desert or put sand in a studio. Be like, no, we need the Sahara Desert. We need the, I don't know, another desert. The Death Valley. We need Antarctica. We need bippity bop. What's another desert?
I want to remake. I don't know. I want to remake Titanic and just spend my whole $300 million on a
real boat.
real boat and sink it, and have just people from the nearby town. We could just go grab them and be like, "You have to be an actor in this." That would bomb.
This is
30
driving me
seconds
nuts.
remain. The ring is nearby.
I'm trying to think what else would just be so easily bomb.
Most video game movies.
Make a what's a popular video game that could never be a movie?
The ring's
A
close.
semi-popular video game. Make a Super Smash Bros. Movie. $300 million. You have Daniel Day-Lewis as Mario.
Live action.
Live
So
action.
it's live
This
action.
is live action. No motion capture. No, okay, some can be motion capture, but use as much makeup as you possibly can. That's what I would do.
Oh.
There's
And then you make it 3.5 hours long.
There's a respawn thing over there.
Do you have a tag for a buddy?
No, I wish.
Is your home friends alive?
Yeah, one of them is. He's right here.
Oh, you getting encroached on by that circle.
Oh, he teabagging.
Oh,
Is he?
teabag.
Or is he just moving?
I think he's just moving, and the
The frame rate.
the frame rate can't quite keep up.
I just inspected my gun. Don't do that, dude.
Beginning ring countdown.
Alright, we
Hey,
got-
look at this gun. Have you seen this gun?
Let's move sooner.
We still
than
got people.
later.
No one asking questions, unfortunately. That's all right. We come up with another question.
Maybe I can find some.
I just hope they get to see a win. You know, that's
We could seal this from that. Remember that video you sent way back when? What's the
Oh.
best use of time travel you can think of?
Oh, there's people.
Oh, there's people.
Hostile spotted.
254. I don't
What
wanna
is the best use of time travel? Best being subjective.
I would go.
Are there any rules on altering past events?
Oh, it doesn't-
I don't know.
Tell me how many people are alive.
time
now.
travel? I think rules go out the window.
Okay, no, yeah.
3 squads left.
Two other
And it
squads
doesn't tell me
remain.
how many people are alive.
Dude, you got this?
I would fast forward to Star Wars Episode 9. I wouldn't watch it,
Oh.
but just go read the comments, on
comments?
it. That just all
Hey, dude, it just showed us on the thing.
nice.
Look at you guys go.
I would go and then join a bunch of chat boards and be like, guys, this movie is gonna be blobbity blobbity bloop with all this. It's gonna be really divisive.
You just
again.
want to spoil it, is what you're telling me.
No, I wouldn't see it. I would just look at Rotten Tomatoes, to see if
Okay.
it's divisive, see if people are happy. So then I could just go in a comment board and be like, "Don't worry, guys,
I see.
everybody will be friends again." I just need to know if Star Wars fans are gonna be at each other's throats for another 10 years.
Probably.
Dang it!
I don't think so. Here's what I'm hoping for.
Anyway, that was a super selfish reason to use time travel.
Oh, we're gonna branch this off because why not talk about Star Wars?
Enemy over there.
This is a fanboy podcast.
Why not?
We should go this way. Never mind.
I think
Go back
can
in time
get-
and talk to Lucas.
We are inside bidding.
Listen, Jar Jar is not a good idea, Lucas. Okay.
No, my hope for, and this is not a prediction, but my hope for Star Wars is that you can have a wide enough variety of
Charging shield.
Star Wars media that no matter what you like, there's something for you, and you just understand that not everything's made for you, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you're like, oh, like, they're like the trilogy formula. It's rinse repeat, but people love it, and that's your thing. Great. You're more of a side story person, and there's all these little side adventures. Those are for you. You're more into like
Why'd you shoot that guy?
you're more into the mini series or the shows. So like you get the Clone Wars fix. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping for.
How many kills did you get, Tyler?
Tyler, you rocked.
We had 7 as a whole.
You rocked, man.
Good job, squad.
I led the team in damage. I had 923 damage dealt.
You did awesome.
Thanks.
So how are we feeling about
I
Apex?
like it, man. I can't wait to play it on my own system.
I know. I'm excited to get out in the living room and play it a little bit.
I just want to see what some of the progression looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, there's leveling obviously, but there's got to be more to it.
How much monetization impedes player progress? Like if it does, how much it does?
You get a 5% bonus in survival time points
Nice.
if you have friends on.
Oh.
Lepke will have to take my spot. Thanks, Lepke.
Lepke said for best use of time travel, bet 1 million on the Rams to only score 3 points in the Super Bowl.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Well, I think with that, Tyler's going through some menus, but we're gonna switch the main cam back over here. Why is Fanbox still up? Go away, Fanbox. You don't need to be there.
Dude, that's a dope skin.
Thanks for
Yeah.
hanging out this week. It's been fun. It was a big news week.
Yeah, oh my god.
We got starting next week. I think we're gonna really be hitting reviews hard with
Lego
Lego, and then we got Alita. And then we got
Dragon.
So look for
I'm waiting
our
for the
reviews
spin-off.
coming out.
Lego Alita Dragon.
Oh my!
So there's
The
already
Lego Movie 3.
Alita Lego Dragon.
there's already 2 characters up for money.
Or Lego Battle Dragon. Or
The Lego.
How to Train Your Alita Lego.
Battle Royale.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us, and
Our
Well-
shenanigans, our time travel discussions.
see you
randomly.
next week. You know where to find us by now. All of the places down below.
Yeah.
I'll come say bye to you. Sorry, I'm into that. I'm checking it out.
Check out our Black Panther movie review. We
Yeah.
put those out the first Saturday of each month. This weekend, I don't know if or what we'll be streaming. Maybe we'll be streaming a couple different things. I don't know.
Destiny 1 Strikes and Raids.
I might be playing some Apex.
Oh, okay. I'll just watch.
Actually, I will be
I
playing
might not even be able to.
The Division 2.
Oh, shoot. That beta's out this weekend.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Or Kingdom Hearts or Apex or Call of Duty.
Well,
or everything else.
maybe
Or Go
maybe
Fish.
we can all just play whatever, like
Co-stream
different
different games.
Stream different games. You tune in to whatever you want to watch us play, and we'll just all be in the chat and we'll be hanging out together.
That could be fun.
That could be fun. So until next
I'm in.
week,
Yeah.
we'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys.
Bye. See ya. Bye.